So we're warming up. We're getting ready for the show. What is this like? This is gonna be behind the scenes?
No, this is behind the scenes. This is what people dream of. Ow!
Just kidding.
That scared me.
I'm bleeding.
No jumping.
You just cut his ear off?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool for the
Dude, like a whole chunk of your cheek comes off?
Yeah.
I like you're actually getting shaved, right? He has a lot of hair like up by his eyes. You're like a wolf.
I got a hairy.
Yeah, you got to trim him up. You got a hairy nose?
Yeah, I got hair coming up.
Hairy nose is probably the grossest, right? Do you think of like all the places for hair to grow on a man? Do you think the nose is the grossest?
It's when you see the old man in like Walmart and he got hair coming out his earlobes and top of his nose. You're
like those?
How'd it happen? Do I have hair coming out my earlobes?
Yes.
Nah. Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Pull one. See,
I can pluck it for you.
she
gonna
come.
pluck
See,
me.
you were just talking about what's the grossest thing, and you outed yourself. Do I have any? Look at me.
Those are some cleaner lobes.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's just a big ass hole.
No.
All the hair
You don't
follicles
need to
got
talk
punched
about my
out.
fucking goddamn hole.
We talked about it.
We don't talk about my
We
holes.
talked about the story.
You don't talk about my goddamn holes.
We talked about your ear holes. We also talked about the thing with the iguanas.
No.
And you shot a load
You don't
on the
need to
wall.
talk about. We're not recapping the last podcast. That's what you don't do on podcasts.
How do you know?
Because I don't watch them.
You don't listen to them.
I don't listen to them.
Do recap and end cap bumpers for sure.
End cap recap.
Nobody listens.
Bumpers?
The best part about this is all ridiculous. Number one, everything that's going on is fucking ridiculous, right?
I'm sitting here waiting to podcast. You're the one that has somebody cleaning your ears and pulling out nose hairs, and I'm just sitting here. I gotta. This is typical. I'm a very typical average podcaster right now. I have an iced coffee.
You don't even know what a podcast is. You never listen to one.
Why should I? I have an
fucking great.
imagination. I'm not like why would I listen to a podcast?
I have an imagination. I love podcasts.
I don't know. What do? I don't understand. Like you're just constantly in a place where you can listen to an hour person speak.
No, it's
Where the fuck do you have the time to
it's
do
like
that?
a TV show that you can take with you on the go in the car. In the
On the
shower.
go?
Yeah.
In the shower? On the car?
It's old
I don't
school. It's
understand.
radio, man.
Yeah, but I know that it's radio, but it's just like you want to listen. I don't know if I've ever listened. I like to watch the clips. I'm a clips guy. I'm like 15 seconds. And I'm like, that podcast was the greatest podcast. What the fuck? Oh.
Wow, what is this?
this?
Moisture?
Is that just straight moisture?
How am I doing?
H2O or moisture? Is moisture different than H2O?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's hydration.
It's hydration.
No, we're gonna
Aesop? Is Aesop good?
It's good. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. Creamies.
How am I looking?
I feel like the more cream you put on, the more dry you get the next day.
Not
You-
true.
No, it's like when you put on chapstick. If you put on chapstick, what do you guys call it in America? Chapstick?
Yeah, it's called chapstick, asshole.
Okay, so when you put on chapstick, then all of a sudden you have to put chapstick on all winter because your lips are chapped
No, you just
just
put the-
once.
you
And
put
then
the
instead of
chap-
just like, I just never put chapstick on in my life.
You put the chapstick on when your lips get dry.
no chapstick and
What
no
happens
no
when you-
deodorant.
When your lips get dry, what
No.
do? You just sit there and
My
take
lips
it?
don't get dry.
They never get
Because
dry.
I never use
Because you
chapstick.
constantly doing this.
I never lick my lips.
You're licking your
That's
lips.
too sexual
You
for
have
the world.
you have moist lips. Your lips exude
I don't-
moisture. Is she doing my fucking eyebrows?
Well, there's a lot of damage going on.
Oh, dude,
You're like a circus tent caught on fire and put out with like a bunch of rakes or something. There's a lot of. Well, are you gonna pluck out all the hair that's up by his eye? Like, what is that part?
What hair?
What is that part? You have like a Zorro mask. Beautiful.
Do
You
I
have like a
hair?
Zorro
You have a
mask.
Zorro
Yeah,
mask
you have
with hair?
hair here, and you have hair. This is gross. See, this is gross, and then that's gross.
What do you
And then
mean?
what's on the nose is the grossest.
What are you saying?
It's the grossest.
Is it really that bad?
It's the grossest hair
not that
placement
bad.
on a ball. Yeah, get a rate. Let's see.
You're gonna shave my
Look
nose?
and now that's gonna come back thicker. That's gonna come back thicker, and it's gonna come back grosser. But it looks nice now because it's gone. Because you shouldn't have hair there because it's gross.
So you're perfect.
No, I'm close though. I'm closer
pretty-
than you.
You're pretty. I doubt that.
Why?
You're closer to perfect than I am.
Well, what's the example? Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
No, there is no bar for
Where's the-
perfection.
There's just progress.
Right.
So, but what are we gonna do with we're starting this podcast, and because it's a video podcast, I think that Christina, can we do something about that? Those?
What are we doing?
I think we
What's
should
wrong
pull
with
them
my
out. I think we should pull out
How many
some.
hairs are on my nose?
Let's have a look.
Don't fucking touch it. What's wrong with you?
Do you think he has a small nose?
I have a small nose.
Do you think he has a small nose proportionate to his body?
Okay, don't move.
He has a giant body and oh my god, he has a small.
Don't move,
What?
don't move.
So
Just
just, and then how many do you think he has? Let's count them.
15,
That was
let's count 'em.
2.
Have you
Okay,
trimmed the wizard eyebrows yet?
yeah.
No, we're not gonna trim.
We're gonna leave them
We're
because
leave
he might
They're
cast a
beautiful.
spell later. They are
like that
beautiful.
spell.
Okay, wait,
Big
one more.
eyebrows are beautiful. Ooh. I think it's just natural. I'm a natural kind of guy.
Ready?
People wish they had big eyebrows like
Ooh.
this. That doesn't hurt. The nose.
That
hurts.
doesn't hurt because you have to just full of. You're pulling it out of your cartilage. Your ear hairs. Oh,
One more,
that's
one
nice. One more. Let's get one more out. Ooh.
Okay, you're
Are
good.
Do
we
I have
gonna
any?
see that?
Should you do? I have like a little
Can I-
unibrow.
Can
I'm
I take
okay.
this off?
Powerful truth
What about the right? You're
angels.
just gonna do the left ear, not the right ear?
Yeah, and she leaves it. That means like you're into like piss play.
Okay.
If you have like
That's
a
a
hairy
sign?
earlobe, if you have like a left
signing.
hairy earlobe, that means you're into piss play.
Let's start the show. All right. Wow, that was fucked up. We're not. Are we done dressing the set yet,
You
or?
have
Of
no hair on this ear.
See?
course I don't.
Because he's into piss.
I'm into piss.
You're good.
What about the hair?
He's
How's my
good.
hair?
Is the hair good? Fluff it up a bit. He has beautiful hair, doesn't he?
I do it.
Right.
Thank you
He
for
has
a compliment.
beautiful
for
hair.
once. Let me see. How's my
He has
hair
beautiful hair.
How am I doing?
You don't have to. What is that?
I'm
You have
looking-
beautiful
this is my
hair.
mirror.
You know that I would. I love complimenting you.
You don't compliment me too much.
I think you look beautiful.
And now you say that, but you've been saying. the
No, I
opposite.
think the hair on your face is disgusting, but I think like you are beautiful.
It's a bit late for that, but here we are. You know. So wait, are we all loaded in? Everyone's here. This here.
Why do you keep questioning anything? This isn't. Yeah. Hi.
Close your eyes.
Oh, look
Oh.
who's getting his makeup done. Oh, look at this fucking guy. Wow, it's gorgeous.
That smells nice.
Good stuff.
Moisture. That's moisture. Thanks.
That's all you get. It's
Zach.
just a bunch of moisture.
What's his name? What's his name? Zach?
Gregory. Lazarus.
Jason?
Lazarus.
Jake?
Jake the Snake.
Jason? Jake the Snake.
I'm calling him
eh?
Lazarus.
He said he has a club
What?
in his pants.
Oh, you got a hammer?
Well, he
Jake's-
said more of a club.
How do we get into that?
More
What? A mace. That's a
a
mace.
mace.
Yeah.
That's a
I sense by that comment that he just made, I know that he is into some weird shit.
yeah.
He knows the proper name of a mace, which is a morning star, which means he's into like medieval shit. Probably into
D&D?
some like
Is he into D&D?
some deep fucking heavy metal shit.
D&D.
Death metal. Am I wrong, Jake? No, you're pretty on point. Yeah.
What's your favorite death metal band?
Death metal? I mean, I like black metal.
You're black metal?
Black metal.
You into Gorgoroth? You're just a Gorgoroth guy?
Yeah, Gorgoroth. I thought his tattoo was Gorgoroth, but it's actually Rob Zombie.
It's Rob Zombie. It could be, you know?
John's
John.
tattoo.
Immortal's good.
Immortal's good. Yeah.
I told John we're gonna pull him on.
Do you like Carpathian Forest? Do you fuck with Carpathian Forest?
I haven't
snacks?
listened to much Carpathian Forest.
No?
but
Disma? You like Disma?
I don't know.
Disma's more like death
What about
metal.
Celtic Frost? Do you like them?
Celtic Frost are good. They're
I don't
old
even-
school.
Celtic Frost is the
It's
best.
the only one I know.
Celtic Frost is
I know the
best.
names
That's a
Celtic
good-
Frost or Celtic Frost and Bolt Thrower.
Yeah, Bolt Throw is the
Bolt
best.
Thrower is
How do you
sick.
know Bolt Throw? That's
I just,
crazy.
It's just something I picked up in the
in the world.
Yeah, I don't
Bolt
know.
Thrower's War Master is like the heaviest album ever written.
I have no
Realm
reference
of
for it. I don't know
Chaos.
what the fuck it is,
Dude.
but I know the name. Celtic Frost sounds very racist. I'm just gonna put that out there.
They're not actually. but
not.
not.
I
It
see
just
where you're
sounds that
coming
way.
from. Yeah, yeah.
Like the Celtic Frost is gonna overcome.
Yeah, should we braid the rat
all
tail?
the mud?
That's right.
In the world.
Yeah, all
right?
the
Doesn't need
filth.
moisture,
That's the
it's only
rats.
from, doesn't it? What?
Celtic Frost is a racist band.
No.
They want to frost over all the dark parts of the world. You know what I mean?
Anything with
Just
the European
snow. It's
ethnicity
just snow.
in the name
It's just snow. Snow's
kind
not
of points to
racist.
that.
What are you saying, Jake?
Jake, look at him.
Jake's on the
Jake's-
podcast.
He didn't even blink. He's on the show.
Jake is on the show.
It's chaos.
Welcome to the
It's
Powerful
complete
Truth
chaos.
I
Angels.
don't know,
Jake's
you're
our
just asking
co-host
about-
today.
Powerful Truth Angels.
And we're talking
Immortal.
about death metal, black metal, all the metals, stoner metal.
Fucking deep.
We can't
down,
talk
though.
about down now because Phil's just a racist.
What's down?
Phil blew it. Huh? Down's just a band. It's okay. No. What are you looking at? The notes? So Two-Tone's amazing. So Two-Tone's really, he wrote out some notes today for the podcast. Talk about starting a podcast. So, Alex, what do you think about starting a podcast? Do you think it's relevant? Do you think the world needs more idiots talking about nothing? I think so. What about you? Huh?
I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think that
Y-
starting a podcast now is like I don't know.
Brushing your teeth.
Brushing your teeth. Yeah, like, well, if you
Everyone does it.
if you live in LA, you just as soon as you get off the plane, they hand you a podcast.
Yeah, you get a
Right.
Zoom X15.
You get a Zoom X15. You get a couple mics, and you start podcasting.
Thank you, Christina.
And it's almost like
Ooh.
I don't know. It's probably like the explosion of like streetwear companies. Like
Is
everyone-
Andrea really doing dishes while we're doing a podcast?
No, she should be dressing the set. Thanks for cutting.
Are you
me off,
really
though.
doing dishes?
Thanks for staying on
You
topic.
spaz?
Thanks for staying on topic. Thanks for helping me build the riff. Really good. Really good. Just
No,
like,
as soon as you get off, as soon as you get to LAX, they
I'm
give you a
talking to
podcast.
you.
They give
I'm
you two
talking to
microphones.
you.
I
And you're
heard
fucking,
you.
You
I
can't
heard
focus.
you.
You can't focus. You gotta
I
focus.
did. She's making fucking dishes.
Help me help you to help me
I'm
help
trying to
you.
build the riff, and fucking Andrea's in the kitchen doing dishes, making SpaghettiOs, washing out your dirty ass dishes.
She's not doing
So,
dishes.
so when we build the riff, so on podcasts you have to build riffs. I think you have to help each other build them up. It's like a ladder, and then one step breaks, and then you fall all the way down the ladder.
Look at this.
Ah!
What? Look at this. This is real fruit. Can I eat?
Is
I
it
can eat
nice? LA.
This is great.
One great for me.
How's it look in the frame, George? Is it taking up?
George was just watching Pornhub, so beautiful.
I'm gonna take a look. Is it?
No, don't take a look.
Okay.
Are you? Why? Because
I
you're a
gotta see.
director. George is fucking shooting it, Mr.
Look at this.
Director. He shoots one commercial. Bunch of cholos fucking driving around, smoke. Everyone's got a Cadillac.
What is this shit? Oh my god. Is that cheese?
Cheeses
What?
and a water vase.
I don't know. Why
See?
why is there a gourd?
It's a food podcast.
It's not a food podcast.
I'm Matty Matheson, and welcome to Powerful Truth Angels. It's a food about food for you, food for thought. What do you think?
There's food on the podcast, but this is not a food podcast.
This is a food podcast.
What the fuck is going on?
So why do you think? So when you fly to LAX, when you
Oh.
get out and you
Yeah.
and you come down the escalator and you see "Welcome to Los Angeles"
Well, anyone
at the
come in-
bottom, instead of people holding signs with like people's
No.
names,
It's
they
not-
just give you
that's not how it
podcast mics.
When you come into LAX, no matter where you're coming from, you have to go through LA Customs. So they hand out certain things. They go, okay, you're going to do a podcast. You're going to be on reality TV. You're going to do porn. You're going to work at Staples. You're going to be at fucking Home Depot. You get an assignment when you get here.
There's 6 jobs.
There's 6 or 7 jobs in LA.
Right.
Couple one out of every
Uber
6.
driver?
Yeah, Uber driver, but that's standard. Those guys are already
Lyft.
here. They're already built in to
Right.
LA. When you come here from another place, you get assigned your job. Every once in a while, someone's like, you're going to be a .com billionaire. You're going to be a director. Once in a while, you don't get that job a lot.
Okay.
The big one now is you get off the plane. They're like, okay, you're going to get a podcast. Here's your Zoom.
Yeah.
Here's your mics. Here's your content breakdown. And
Yeah.
you're thrown into it.
You
You're
go
like,
into
I'm gonna
it.
do a podcast.
You talk about podcasts.
Some guys talk about like health and fitness. Some guys talk about
makeup.
podcasts about makeup. Right, that was a big thing.
That was a big thing when we were trying to
when we were
land
pitching our
this.
podcast.
Because guess what, guys?
Can we talk about
tried.
that?
We tried really hard to land a podcast, and we're working with an amazing. Can we say the name of the company? We're working with Paragon. They
We're
do
with
like
Paragon.
massive.
We're a
massive-
Paragon, baby.
We're up here. We're famous. And so the thing about podcasts is you can do it by yourself and you're a loser and use like stupid things where people have to like tip you pretty much. It's like panhandling. It's like talking but panhandling. You're a busker, right? You're busking. And so then
Patreon.
there's professional people like me and Two Tone
Well.
where it's like we have something to give. Where
Yeah.
like I'm very popular, very famous. I'm a pseudo celeb.
Right.
I'm like a D style. Do you think I'm D?
You're like G, GF,
GF?
HIJK, You're
No,
a P.
I'm like
You're a P-lister. You're a
Andrea's
P-lister.
in the industry. Andrea, am I D?
He's a P-lister.
Am I? Where do you think I am on the celebrity list? Am I like
P-list. P-list.
Am I D or less?
P.
B to C.
He's not B to
I'm a
fucking
B to
C.
C. I'm B to C.
Bordering Z.
What?
No,
Yeah,
you said
Z.
B to Z.
Yo,
Andrea.
look, like Danny Trejo is probably B. He's not A-list. He's B. So he's not B.
So Danny Trejo.
Matty, you're
he's
Zed.
a character actor, right?
Right. And so then what kind of
You're a P-list.
What happened? She just walked away.
You're so far down, you're pond scum. You're just like
I'm Pond Scum.
you're like the janitor. That,
I'm just famous on Instagram, kind of.
Right.
From all of the really successful TV shows I was on.
right.
Okay. Cool. So. Oh.
Is that happening? Is the iguana coming?
Whoa! Oh my God! What did I just do?
Those are the screams I used to make when I would cut myself shaving before I knew about Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for turning my loud shrieks into multiple peaks.
No more cuts, nicks with the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0. This is their 3rd generation trimmer featuring advanced skin safe technology. So keep your bad boys nice and smooth.
The Manscaped engineering team spent 18 months perfecting the greatest ball hair trimmer ever created and just released the new and improved Lawnmower 3.0.
When I tell you this is premium, I mean premium. The battery will last up to 90 minutes. That's a lot of balls, so you can take a longer shave.
One of the coolest features is the LED light, which illuminates grooming areas for a closer and more precise trimming.
And let's not forget about the charging stand. Show your mower off loud and proud, because this intelligently designed stand is a rapid charging dock powered by USB.
So many people have written in stories about how the Lawnmower 3.0 has changed their lives. They even included pics so I could see the smoothness for myself, and they are not kidding.
You need to try this out yourself.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code PTA at manscaped.com.
Get 20% off free shipping with the code PTA at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use PTA. Your partner, your privates, your ball bags will thank you.
Thank you, balls.
Thank you.
Your balls will thank you.
My balls thank me.
Thank you, balls.
And so podcasts are special, right?
Here's
So it's
what
a
happened.
combination.
You
So
said-
we were trying, I got lost there. We were trying to land a podcast because I was like, hey,
Right.
I'm not doing this shit for free.
Right.
And I know that we got some juice. We got some sauce. We're making really great stuff here. We have, obviously you can see we have a really high budget for craft services. We have the greatest set in the world.
And here's what we do. What you and I do, we're building a vibe.
We're vibe checking.
We're packed.
We're packed.
We become vibe. Our vibe's already built
It's
in.
in our DNA. We're not dweebs.
But we're building.
We're not
I've built vibes in
dweebs.
my time. You are a walking vibe, right?
I'm a walking vibe.
You're a walking vibe. I'm a vibe builder. You're a human vibe, right? We're building a vibe, and the vibe, we come with the vibe, right?
We come with the vibe.
and we tried to sell it. We did our own shit. We did like 10 eps. We got them out there. We started talking to people, and we had some meetings with people, and we said, "What do you think of the podcast?" on one of these meetings, and the guy goes, he goes, "Well, you know." They wouldn't answer us.
Yeah.
And we go, well,
for 3
what's-
months.
And we said, what's working for you guys at this agency? What works? And
What works?
They go, you know what works for us? Podcasts about makeup.
So that's it.
Like, what
He's
the
like,
fuck?
what do you guys got? What do you guys got? A podcast about makeup?
Right.
And we're like, huh?
Yeah.
That's
And
the only podcast? That's the only feedback you
So
got
people
from
are
us?
listening to podcasts about people doing makeup.
Yeah.
It might be great for Christina, but
I think Christina would be great at it. I think she should have a podcast about makeup.
so anyways, we kept pushing. Blah, blah, blah. Here we are. We signed the deal. We got the bonus check. The cars are in the mail. It's happening.
The cars are coming. They're in the mail.
Yeah.
They said that we're getting cars.
We're getting matching Forerunners, right?
Well, I'm getting a 4Runner. You can get whatever you want.
We're getting matching cars.
Okay, let's go get them. I'll get them. I'm going to get
Could I
some
sway
cars.
you into a Volvo wagon?
No. I met the guy. I went to a Toyota dealership, and the guy Stefan was a big fan of mine, so I'm going to get a couple bucks off.
I'm gonna package it too. Slide my name.
Yeah, we'll get two
Put it-
cars, which
put it into the
we'll get a
budget.
better deal if we buy 2 cars. If you buy 2 cars, you're literally getting a better deal on both cars.
And we put it into the budget, right?
We
Comes
got
out of
a
the
massive budget podcast.
PTA.
Because if you guys don't really know, if you have a podcast, you're instantly rich. So that's a really cool thing too. So like, I think if you wanted to start a podcast, if you just wanted to get rich, if you start a podcast, you're instantly rich. I think like that's like the biggest kind of thing that you guys out there, like everyone talking about, like if you want to start a YouTube, a podcast, if you want to just become an influencer, you're just automatically rich.
You're rich.
I think it's
but
great.
you came in rich. You came into the game rich. I'm about to get rich.
I'm not rich. How am I rich?
You got money? You got
I
a
have
farm?
money.
You got a farm? Okay.
I own land. I'm not rich.
Okay,
What the
easy.
fuck?
Don't take it so personally. I didn't
Well, I'm
like
not
offend
rich.
you. I didn't.
Being rich is for losers.
Okay.
Being rich is for losers. I'm not
Okay.
rich. I have made some income,
Okay.
and me
Now,
and my family are financially
That's not-
sound
that's not what you
at
said.
the moment.
It's not what you said when we were driving the other day with Andrea in the car. You were,
Well, when Andrea in the car, I wanted to show off, and
Right.
and I said how much money I made last year, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not that much.
I just want to reiterate the words out of your mouth. You looked at me while we were driving and said, "I'm rich."
No,
So
I
if I'm
didn't
being-
say that.
Those-
I don't look. How am I a rich guy?
That exact
I'm
sentence
rich
came out
like
of your mouth.
in mentals.
Oh, you're too punk.
I'm
You're
like,
too punk to be rich. He's a fucking sellout. He was a punky dirt crustafarian. Now you're fucking rich. You're a piece of shit. Deal with it. You're a Republican. You're gonna do all the shit that people do.
I'm a proud 1%er for sure.
I know you are. So listen, when I get my money, when I
you
get my
your
check,
money, what's going to happen?
let's talk about what's gonna happen. How's it gonna change my life?
What's going to change in your life? Because my life, I think I still don't wear deodorant. I brush my teeth like once a week, and I never shower. I'm a shower dodger, and I think it's just I don't know what's changed besides me owning a farm and my family's killing it, so that's great. I'm just trying to make money so my wife and my children are happy because I'm happy living in the mud.
Right.
That's
You
the
don't
thing
care.
about it is like I'm happy living in the mud. So I thrive. I thrive on the bottom. I thrive in the scum. That's like where I'm comfortable. Like how many times have I slept on your couch?
Not too many times.
I can afford enough.
You FaceTime me from like the illest bathroom ever this morning. So
Yeah,
I don't know
but
about all this like
I
living in the mud shit. Like I thought you were at the Four Seasons, the bathroom. I was like, this is amazing.
Well,
You're
the
like,
bathroom I stayed
why
in
is
was
there more
beautiful.
fruit coming?
Do we
This
need
is
more
crazy.
fruit? Is this for my diet?
Can someone check the frame to see what's going on with all this fruit? Can I have a
Is the
pear?
frame good?
What is all this shit coming? Where did you go? You go to
We're starting
John's?
an ASMR video. Have you ever had?
Can we?
I love John coming in. John coming in is the best. I
Yeah.
love the PA just comes in and gets some crackers. I love that. And the set, she's grabbing some cheese. Ruining the shot for
You guys
sure.
know we're shooting it.
We're shooting a
guys know we're
fucking
shooting a-
podcast.
You guys know we're shooting a television show, right?
This is a television show about what is Powerful Truth Angels about? Alex.
Yeah. Should we should we roll out the intro? Okay.
Yeah,
The problem
let's
is
go.
we never started the show.
Okay,
That's why I'm
start the
like-
show. Let's go. This is the first podcast. This is 637 podcast brought to you by City National. Thanks, City National, for all the money.
Thanks, Citibank, for all the credit cards and the money and the home loan and for dealing with Omar's upcoming surgeries that she'll be getting soon.
This is the last podcast that Omar's going to be on
Yeah.
because Omar's going to die.
She's going to die, yeah.
She's going to die.
If best case scenario, she does die while we pod, and then it's just frozen in time forever.
We just keep her here.
She's going to pass on to another plane pretty soon.
If we keep Omar, imagine if she did pass.
Yeah.
And then we just kept her here until she deteriorated into the table, like candle wax.
Just
like slime down.
Time lapse, just
Yeah.
like a skull, a skeleton.
Like by the episode 54, she would be like completely. It would just be bones.
I think I love Omar, and she's very old, and I think that what's going to happen is, despite me, she's going to kick around for like another 10 years, and I'm going to have to like lug her around. It takes a half hour to walk her now. She's got to
When
smell
you get her
everything.
the back leg wheel walker thing.
I know, that's when it's that's when you got to call it a day, right? When
No.
when your dog is half wheels.
Well, that's what I said. Well, last night, what did I say? If your dog gets below 70%, you should just use
70% battery life.
Yeah, if your dog gets less than 70% like full activity mode,
Yeah.
then you just need to shut it down.
You just
euthanize.
shut it down. How do you gauge that percentage? How do you know when your dog's at 70%?
If it starts getting just like goopy eyes, I'd shut it down.
She has goopy eyes.
I know.
You think it's a
I'd
wrap?
just Me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Omar's your dog. She has goopy eyes. She's got a few warts on her. You're done.
I
It's a
think
wrap.
like I wouldn't let her in the bed. You know?
Oh, come on.
Oh.
I believe you, actually. I usually know when you're bullshitting.
I don't have animals for a reason.
Right.
Because I feel I never was. I'm indifferent to them. They make me
Right.
feel like I don't know. I'm an insane person.
She's staring at you. You come from a
She's
farm.
not staring at me. She's staring at the camera. Don't stare at the camera, Omar.
She's looking at two places. She's cockeyed. So if Omar was on your farm, you'd be putting her down about now.
I'd walk her out to the backwoods, and if she made it back to the property, then she could hang out.
Right. Or she could
But
just
I'd bring
stay
her
out
out
there.
at like dusk, so then the coyotes would get her probably.
Right.
There's a lot of coyotes back home.
There's a lot of coyotes here, and they've been after Omar for a long time.
Is there coyotes out here? I bet there's coyotes up here
There's
for
coyotes.
sure.
There's coyotes in the street. They'll be out here in the midday when they're really hungry. It's crazy. Packs of them, and they try to trick dogs and chase them, and they run into a
That's
bush
what
and there's
happens
other coyotes. Yeah.
when there's like a pack about 12 that live out in my backwoods.
Really?
And you see the tracks.
Yeah.
And it's pretty scary because they come close to the house and you
Yeah.
don't realize.
Yeah.
And you're like, there was like 12 fucking coyotes pacing around our
Coyotes
house
don't
last
give
night.
a fuck.
Coyotes are disgusting, but I'd fucking drop kick them.
Yeah.
I'd fucking boot it. They're small. They're not
Yeah,
that big.
you're not going to drop kick anything.
Yeah.
No,
What do you mean? I have quick legs.
You have smart.
You
have
know that
short-
I have quick legs.
You basically have 2 peg legs, and they're not. You barely bend your legs at the knee. You're not going to kick anything.
They're bent right now.
Yeah, because you force them to bend. But once you stand up,
I have quick legs.
they're just
Look,
stuck like this.
I'd fucking end you.
You wouldn't need anything.
These legs are quick.
They're not quick.
They're the quickest legs in any group of
quicksand.
amount. If there was 5 coyotes or say 37 coyotes,
Right.
These legs, one, that's 37 kicks.
Right.
Dead, all of them. If they come close to the house.
Yeah.
But I'm just always sleeping because I go to bed at like 9:30.
right.
Farm
Makes
life.
sense. Farm life. It's nice. I got to come visit sometime.
You're welcome to come.
I would like to.
I'd like to do this podcast on my farm because then I wouldn't have to fly all the way to fucking LA.
Do we bring the whole crew out to the farm?
I think we do bring everyone out to the farm and we do it in my cabin.
Okay.
I got
Little
this
cabin
small
in the
little
back.
cabin, and you
Little
know
fishing hole. Put a little hole in the ice. That's what you guys do. You
we
put a
could
hole
go,
in
but the
ice?
global warming, the climate change, you know, the lake isn't freezing over this year.
Oh, really?
No, it's
No
fucked.
ice fishing?
No,
It is
not
fucked.
this year,
Oh, we're fucked.
dude. We're so fucked. The world is ending.
It is
It's on
ending.
fire.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay. Like
yeah.
everyone knows it. We're done.
Yeah.
We're toast.
We're cooked.
Thanks. Like 1950s, like everyone had those big cars. Like
Yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah.
You know, the bee farming. I don't know, all this stuff.
The bee farming? Yeah.
The bee farming. Bees are killing the world. I think honeybees, is that the big one?
Right. Get rid of the bees.
Kill
First
all the
off,
bees. If you
kill
guys
the
see a
bees.
bee, kill a fucking
Kill the
bee.
bees.
Because those are the things that are killing the world.
Yeah.
So with the lake, my in-laws live right on the lake.
Yeah.
And they usually I've known my wife for 23 years. So I've known my wife for 23 years.
Right.
And her parents live on the lake in Lake Erie. And their beach used to be like over 100 feet of beach, always. And they live in a bay. And so the bay of the lake, a great lake, the lake was super shallow. You could walk out 200 feet in the bay and be like waist deep. It's the fucking best. So in the summertime, you can play, kids are playing, you can play football out there. It's actually the best. Now, the water, there's no fucking beach. And the water is up to the break wall. And 2 storms ago, like a couple weeks ago, blew out and sucked out their entire backyard almost. It's like the scariest thing ever because it's such a massive lake.
Right.
So like all of a sudden it acts like an ocean. This lake's massive.
Right.
And it fucking sucked out like half of their backyard.
Right.
It's fucking crazy.
Right.
And it's just like that's never happened ever in the history. So like the lake is I don't know, it's like 3 feet higher.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
3 feet higher.
Yes.
Okay.
So the world's melting. Polar ice caps are going into the Great Lakes, and
is.
it's going to suck up everyone.
I mean, all bullshit aside, it's a wrap. Like,
Well, that's why I want to do this podcast because I want to get as much money as possible so then I can buy a house in fucking New Zealand. The only reason I'm doing this podcast is to make money.
Right.
I don't really even know Alex that much. and so like he was just like this funny guy and I was just like, he's got this half dead dog and I was just like, I want to do a podcast. If we have the half dead dog on set, then we're going to fucking kill it and get lots of views because it's clickbait. Half dead dog clickbait. And so we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna make lots of money. And we're gonna go to New Zealand. Have you ever been to New Zealand?
I have been in New Zealand.
It's amazing.
Is that the safe place?
That's the safest place in the world
Really? Why?
because it's the furthest place away, and like I think like James Cameron lives there, and a lot of really rich celebrities.
Okay.
So we did the only reason we're doing this is to make a ton of money, millions of dollars.
Right.
Millions of dollars, and with millions of dollars, we're going to buy property. The Powerful Truth Angels will have a Powerful Truth Angel
Oh, I'm a
farm.
part of this equation?
You're part of
I
it.
get to come with you?
If you stop asking George for comments during the podcast,
Right.
you can come on the ranch and we can live forever.
So when everything turns into Waterworld, right? And it's fucking Mad Max meets Waterworld. and the
Dude,
rest of the
eye
world.
patch, Hopper.
We're in New Zealand.
We're in New Zealand.
We're still podcasting.
Our families are there, and we
We
just
got a compound.
podcast.
We get lunch with James Cameron.
Yeah.
We talk about Titanic
Other celebrities.
2. We get it all cracking. Yeah. I mean, the world's ending and we're doing a podcast and Greta Thunberg probably is going to fix it at the last minute.
I think she's going to do a lot.
She's going to do a lot.
I think she's going to do a lot. I
Yeah.
like her.
I like
that. She's got character.
I like that it is a rap and like it's clearly happening. And then you have people who are like, oh, we're going to die. And the other people are like, it's fake. It's not ending.
Well,
Like-
remember when we had dinner at Vespertine and that the family and the old guy, the old white rich guy with
Yeah.
the jacket with the fucking crest on it?
Yeah.
His daughter was yelling at him about climate change,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real. What do you mean?
They're not saying, like, I'd respect them more, the mold fuckers, if they were like, you know what? It's a wrap. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah.
Because it's over. We're going to die.
party.
This is our last hurrah. So let's just party a little bit. But they're not doing that. They're just going, oh, it's not real. It's not real. It's like me saying you're not wearing a fucking red beanie. Like, you're definitely wearing a red beanie. And it's fucking
I could
stupid
not
as
be.
shit.
Some people are dyslexic, so they don't know what color it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly
It's
what
an
I'm
easy fix.
saying. Dyslexia, colorblindness, the whole shit. So that's where we're at. The world's ending.
So climate is real. Change.
Climate change is real.
Is real.
I believe so.
I believe so because I'm seeing it
You're
destroy.
seeing it happen in
I'm
real
seeing
life.
it destroy. I'm seeing it destroy a lot of stuff,
Right.
and it's a lot different than typhoons and tsunamis. It's happening everywhere, and I think single-use plastic.
Well, the thing about humans too is that we're fucking rats. And no, rats actually probably band together and help each other. We're just like
Rats are best friends.
rats are probably good
Rats
to each
are
other.
all best friends. Have you never seen a rat king?
Our answer is fucking let's make as much money as we can and fuck everybody else. Not like let's try to fix it, but it's past fixing. It's over. It's a wrap. It's done.
I think it's over. I think we
It's
need
over.
to just grip it and rip it and burn it
Grip it and
down,
rip
and
it.
we're gonna have a great time.
Let's have some fun.
But I think we can save it too.
Okay, good. Great. It's great talking to you because you have one point of view. You're very strong in what you think, and you never contradict yourself in every fucking thing you say. That's what's great about having a conversation with you on the air, because you totally go in one direction. You're not just like 18 pinball just going like this. That's what's great.
Well, I don't know. I can't control
great.
my mind.
You
How the
cannot
fuck-
control your mind.
How
no.
can I control my mind?
I don't know how. I don't know how.
I
you
don't
can
know how
control your
either.
mind.
That's
I
the
don't know
point of
how.
this. That's the point of this.
How do we control your mind?
How do we control our mind?
How do we have a cohesive
Conversation?
Conversation. It's barely possible.
I think it is impossible.
I like when I call you and we start talking. You say, "Stop talking, save it for the podcast," as if I'm going to restart the conversation in the middle of the podcast.
But everything you say on FaceTime is way funnier than anything you've said here.
I'm funny.
It's not even funny. It's not even funny what we're talking about. We're talking about the world ending.
We have a conversation. That's what podcasts are. We're talking about the world ending.
So the world's ending. Polar bears are gone.
You get Greta. You
get
throw
Greta.
her on your land. So she can yell at
Australia's
people.
gone.
Australia's a wrap.
Dude, it's crazy.
Australia's just gone. Like, Australia's gone. Like, it's like, just rub it off the map. They're done. Like, they had a fire, then they have dust.
Did you see the
hurricanes.
hail?
No, they had hail too.
Did you not see the YouTube videos of the hail, bro?
No.
Dude, they're literally the size of fucking fist-sized balls, like pummeling cities.
this is the
pummeling cities.
This is the beginning of a disaster movie.
There's
where,
like a frog. The frogs are coming.
Australia goes
Steel
down.
Magnolias.
Oh my God.
Steel Magnolias is the movie with Paul
Meryl
Thomas
Streep?
Anderson.
No, that's not.
What's that movie?
Steel Magnolias is Meryl Streep. You're thinking of the one that takes
Meryl
place in
Streep.
the valley.
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Magnolia?
Magnolia.
With Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
With the hair, his hair's tied
No,
up.
not Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise. Magnolia.
Scientologist.
Oh my God, man. What the fuck are you? How do you?
Kristen Dunst is
She's
in
not
it?
in Magnolia.
Kristen
You fucking-
Dunst?
No. It's Tom Cruise and
She's
and
in,
the
the-
redhead woman from Boogie Nights.
Julianne Moore.
Oh man.
Julianne Moore.
How do you?
She does coke with her daughter. She does coke with her daughter.
No, she doesn't. That's Boogie Nights.
That's Paul Thomas Anderson.
Magnolia is when
He made the Joker.
No, he didn't. Magnolia is when at the end it rains frogs.
Who made the Joker?
The comedic director. Forget his name.
Adam
He did,
McKay.
Adam McKay. Wow, he knows something. Look at this guy.
Adam McKay didn't make it though.
He did, didn't he?
No.
The guy
It's
that
the
did
other guy who
the
made
Hangover.
Roadhouse.
Where's our Google?
He made
Melancholia.
Melancholia. That's Kristen Dunst. That's
what are you
Kristen
doing?
Dunst.
What is happening? Who?
I'm fact checking.
Oh my God.
Are you fact checking? Are you okay?
I'm officially the fact checker now.
Okay, perfect. Andrea's in the cut. So the world's ending.
We're talking about.
And then and War of the Worlds with Tom Hanks. It's him and his daughter, and they're fighting
Cylons.
Cylons or like
Megadroids.
Megadroids. I was
fighting-
gonna say, I was trying to think of like the name of like from what are those big metal
Oh,
machines?
Voltron. They're fighting Voltron. Yeah,
Not
Tom Hanks.
Voltron, the one from X-Men. Centennials. Centennials?
Tom Hanks and his daughter are mermaids. They're fighting Voltron. It's War of the Worlds.
And Kristen Dunst is a
And-
baby vampire.
Kristen
and she's
Dunst's a
trying to
baby
fucking
vampire. And Tom Cruise is trying to tell you how to fuck. Right? He does seminars on fucking.
He fucks the soccer ball.
He fucks a soccer ball. Yeah. This is
Tom
great.
Hanks, do you think he actually fucked that soccer ball?
Oh, Tom Hanks? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Tom Cruise. Did I say Tom Hanks?
Tom Cruise fucks soccer balls. We know that.
Yeah, he
But do you
definitely
think
fucks
that
soccer
Tom
balls.
Hanks in the movie
Yeah.
Castaway
Yeah.
fucked
He shot a load
Stewart.
on that. Yeah,
What was his
whatever
name?
whatever that thing
Wilson.
said.
Wilson. Do you think he fucked Wilson?
He definitely fucked Wilson. You would have been there for 10 minutes and you've been fucking Wilson. Right? You
Yeah.
were right out the
I
gate.
would have been like, oh my God, there's a ball. Why don't I fuck the ball?
You do that just at your house in your hotel room.
No.
Yeah.
My house and my hotel room are very different, and my house is sacred. So let's, once again, we're not allowed to talk about
Now I'm
that.
about to talk about your house. Okay. So let's talk about your house.
So Trish,
How's the fam?
the family's so good.
Okay.
My family is perfect.
Right.
My wife is perfect. She is she is the rock and the mountain and the ocean and the sky, and she's an eagle flying over it, protecting us all. And she won't let anything ever bad happen to our family. And she is 100% the inspiration of resilience and mindfulness and care, and everything that she does is for bettering our children's lives. And
So you married Buddha.
Trisha is pretty much an Italian Irish Buddha that will like spin kick your face off if you even look at her weird. And I like that too because she's got spunk. She calls me a loser a lot. She says I smell, and she just really she takes care of me, and I love her, and I'm afraid of her kind of too at the same time.
That's actually good. It keeps you in the game.
Yeah, she's the best. She is the best. And being together for 20 something years is like a thing. We've had some ups and downs and all arounds and bads and, you know, and I think, and now we have beautiful, healthy children. And I think it's the greatest thing ever. And my life is sick because I'm like here making a podcast, neglecting my family. But at
Nice.
the exact same time, I'm making so much money
Right.
that it doesn't matter, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Back to the money coming in.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm rich. So
you
being
are
rich,
rich,
you can
okay.
do whatever you want. So
Right.
feelings come secondary, and balance doesn't exist. And
Right.
and me feeling sad
Yeah.
about missing my children doesn't really matter.
Because you're in the money void. There's
Yeah.
there's no emotion. It's just money.
Just
money,
there's
money,
no
money.
emotion because there can't be because you know I don't know.
The bank's just going up. Your heart and your emotions are going down.
No, my emotions are going up because Trisha's so happy. She texted me today. She just painted the living room. It's going great.
She painted the living room.
Well, she's painting all this stuff. She just painted the kids' rooms. She painted Max a really nice blue.
She did it herself.
Her and my sister.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Really
little Sarah.
They put the painter's tape.
They put
on
the painter's tape
seams, all
down,
nine.
canvases, everything.
Just a little nesting home thing. You guys
Yeah, they just painted. We painted the whole house when we moved in like last year. We painted the whole. We renoed and then we painted the house. We fired the painter. The painter was a piece of shit. And we went
So-
through like 3 different painters. And then we finally ended up painting the whole house white. And it for some reason took forever. And cost a lot of more money because I kept on getting different painters. And then we finally got the house amazing and brand new and beautiful and all white. And then Trisha just started painting all of the rooms different colors. And I'm really excited to see it.
Are you prepping for another baby? Did you spray up the club again?
I don't know. I think I peppered her a little bit before coming out here. So maybe we'll see if she's
You
pregnant.
going for a third?
Why not? Have kids. Fuck
Have kids.
it.
Fuck it.
World's on fire. Might as
We're
well
all
bring
gonna
some
die.
more humans
Put some
to
more-
the planet.
Yeah, put some more kids in there to just be tortured by the eternal flames.
Well, I don't
Of
know.
the end of
What
the
if
world.
what if I give birth to
The Messiah?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay,
Like, what if
I
I, was
get
to
you.
give birth
I know
to
your head's
to
up.
John? Who's
John-
the guy from Terminator?
John Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah.
If I give birth to John Wick,
Right.
then like you know what? Then you're welcome, world.
You give birth to a handsome hitman. who
MacArthur
fixes-
is like a gorgeous boy, so
He's
I think
pretty
he could be. He has like beautiful hair.
Yeah. He's got a great little face.
He's got a strong
handsome,
chin.
handsome
Strong
kid,
chin.
Handsome boy.
Yeah, he's great.
What is it like? You come home, right? You come home and you instantly just go, you tell the kids, I'm going into the bar and I'm going to paint. So,
No, I can't do that. It's very selfish. My new hobby is very selfish. Trisha told me.
right? She doesn't want you painting.
Well, I started to do a hobby. Okay, so I travel a lot.
Right.
Right? I travel a lot.
Right.
And
You're on the road.
I'm on the road a lot. Like 80% of the time.
Right.
So 80% of the time, I'm alone traveling the world with people like you. Like you don't really like I love you, but it's just like really I'm working, you know?
What is
So-
that? What do you mean?
You know, I'm alone. Like even right now,
yeah,
like I'm
yeah.
not really here.
You're
I'm
not
very
really- yeah,
alone.
I know
you
this
know?
about you. Yeah. We're all alone.
We are.
I'm technically more alone than you because I don't have a
You're
family.
way more alone than me.
Right.
Wait, like
But even-
100%.
Okay, I know.
Like a full.
I know. But you still have a family and a rich home life and you're still alone.
Yeah, but
You're still by
my
yourself.
home life is because I got out of the mud.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that the human condition, you're still fucking alone.
Absolutely.
So no matter what you do,
you're alone no matter what.
right, you're always alone.
Yeah, for sure.
how it is.
But then I go home,
Right.
and once I get home, I feel I feel a love that I don't feel anywhere else.
You're a part of.
Yeah, because
Something.
it's like there's nothing, like as cliche as this sounds,
Yeah.
every time I go home, MacArthur loses. It's like I'm fucking, Santa Claus is like a loser. I'm like he's just like, Daddy! Like full peak.
But
And
then
he's
you
just
but
like-
then you're like put a pin in
geeked
it.
harder than any geeked ever.
Put a pin in it, Mac. I'm gonna go paint in the barn.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, Mac,
So
I
I
get
just
home
got
and I'm like,
home.
hold on, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Did you clean my brushes?
Yeah.
Did you,
Clean
hey,
my- I need to go paint. I need to go do a horrible
hey,
painting.
idiot, did you paint my brushes or were you eating your boogers all the fucking 3 weeks I was away?
Did you clean the brushes, Mac?
Were you running around? You idiot.
I just
Were
ignored
you
you
fucking
for
with your mom's fucking goddamn brain?
I just ignored you for 2 weeks. I only FaceTime you. I just
FaceTime
got
him,
home.
like, once a
now
week.
I'm gonna go hide in the barn and do a really shitty painting of like
My paintings are shit. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm self-taught.
Yeah,
No
that's-
history, no gods, no masters, bro.
that doesn't. You can't make
I'm
excuses.
an artist. I'm a painter. I don't like saying I'm an artist.
Okay.
I'm a painter.
Oh my god.
I'm a fucking painter.
You're a painter in that you put paint on a brush and the paint goes on a canvas. I wouldn't say you're a painter.
Who the fuck? You're a guy who used to spray paint your name on walls because you had like fucking nothing.
Yeah, because I was.
Because you were like,
actually,
I need to put my name all over these walls. Hey, two-tone. Hey, I love ska. Check it out.
Okay, that's not true.
Checkerboard.
I
That's
don't-
why you were the biggest ska fan in the world.
never
And you're
liked
like, I need
ska.
to let people know about ska.
I never gave a shit.
You know,
about
you're like, the
ska.
Specials are the greatest band of all time.
I mean, specials are cool, but I was never into ska. I know you're a big Fishbone guy.
Stop racism.
So your paintings,
So my paintings
They're-
is a way for me to neglect my family further, like when I'm home.
right? And it's more for the evidence of a broken brain. Those things. Those
Yeah,
paintings are just like-
no. The
if
painting
you look at them,
is
you'd say-
I am afraid. I don't have a hobby.
right.
Cooking isn't a hobby. Cooking is what I do, right?
Right.
Like that's my job. Cooking is a job. This bullshit, me talking and all this business stuff,
Yeah.
is like bullshit. And then so cooking is something I love dearly.
Right.
And I don't have a hobby. So when I go home, I love cooking for my family, but that's still not like a thing that I have. Like a lot of people have hobbies. Like you're an artist. You draw, you paint, you fucking do whatever every once in a while you'll go out with your friends, put on gloves now so you don't have any spray paint on your hands and you write two-tone. So if you ever see two-tone on a wall, just toy, it's a phrase for losers, and you put toy over any two-tones.
You would never see that on a wall because I
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you put toy.
If you had a time machine.
Well,
So your releases, you decide to paint as if from the perspective of a mongoloid, right? That's your,
no, I'm afraid because I don't have a hobby, and when I get
So
old,
your hobby is to
because
make horrible
because I'm
paintings.
becoming very successful.
Right.
So when I have a certain number that when I hit, I want to pull the plug on everything, which is a great idea, and just concentrate on living at home. And becoming just a family guy.
Right.
And so what I want to do is have a hobby for myself because
Right.
I don't really like, what's my hobby? Like what's a like I don't want to I'm not really into whittling.
Right.
I'm not really into like I don't want to tap all my maple trees. I have all
Right.
these maple trees. I have a forest. And so all my maple trees, I'm not going to make maple syrup. That really
Right.
doesn't really like spark any of my plugs.
Right. So back to the painting that we're talking about.
So
And
I started painting.
Okay, yeah. So
'Cause anyone can
just
do
so
it.
we can fucking talk about painting for a minute.
So you
Just
want
for
to
a
talk about
minute.
painting? Okay, so what do you want to talk about? Like the history or the technique
I
or like what do you
I-
want to talk about?
I want to just maybe bring up the fact that maybe you shouldn't be painting. That's all.
What the fuck are you
That's all I'm
talking
saying.
about?
Maybe not.
Why
Maybe-
should I not be painting?
Well,
I've never.
Everyone shouldn't sing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Some people don't have the pipes.
I can sing.
Probably not. There's a few things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't sing. You shouldn't paint. You should cook. You should talk about stuff, but maybe you shouldn't paint.
I'm good
just
at
saying.
cooking. The best thing I am at is cooking.
Right. Maybe stick to cooking.
I wish I could stick to cooking, but there's not really a lot of money in cooking. Hello. How
Oh,
are
you
you?
just- You just pulled up. You did it. Hi. We're
Pulled
doing-
up. We're
doing-
here.
Should we just shift
This is
gears?
great. So
I know. It's
welcome.
What's happening with the food situation?
This is for you. This is for you. This is for you.
Right in the nick of time. We're dying right
Here, we got an apple box for you.
Nice.
Welcome.
Oh my god, you guys.
now. I know.
Welcome.
It's crazy.
This is
Hi, I'm Maddie.
I'm Leslie.
Nice
so
to
nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Come and join us.
This is a great look.
Yeah, this is nice, isn't it?
Huh? Oh, I love the rose.
Omar's got a rose.
Let me take.
Hi, bud. Thanks for coming.
I don't have any makeup on. Nothing.
No, that's
Hi.
okay.
That's great.
Hi.
How are we? Are we all? We're all framed up.
Yeah, we're
You've
good
never-
to go.
We're in my house.
Oh my God, I've never,
never
been,
been
here.
here.
I love.
We're
what's
neighbors.
That's
happening.
our podcast.
We made a sign.
This is our podcast. Powerful
Yeah.
Truth Angels.
Oh, it's such a good name.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I came up with it, not Alex.
What a beautiful sign.
Isn't that nice?
It's beautiful.
It just dried. It's actually cracking a little bit. It was just rushed over here.
yeah. It
yesterday.
flew in.
It flew in. We flew it in
It
yesterday.
flew it in.
Yeah, there's a lot to take in.
It's a good title.
It's good.
I'm gonna put.
What do you need to do?
I need to pick up my kid.
You should play in solitaire.
Yeah.
Solitaire's good.
All right.
There's 2 vapes, Leslie, right here.
2 vapes are.
2 vapes, Arfin.
Wait.
So while she's doing that, I'm gonna say,
So-
Leslie lives down the street.
Yeah, give a preference.
Literally,
Preface.
yeah, great talking.
Preface.
Preface?
Preface. She lives down the street. I said, "Do you want to crash our podcast?" And here we are. That's how
Yeah.
it goes down.
This is amazing.
right.
And I sure did.
She
And
sure
I
did.
love
What a
this
great
beautiful spread.
gift. Yeah, have
Blood
some fruit.
orange.
I'm just gonna have some grapes because it feels easy.
Frozen grapes are nice.
Yeah, nice in the summer.
Yeah, they're delicious
Wait,
for you.
Let me drink this apartment in.
Yeah,
I love
drink it.
your art. I love
Thanks.
the West Lang. Excuse me.
Can't show it on camera because
Jesse
licensing.
Edwards over there, the freebase.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
Renaissance
good.
painting.
I love it.
Yeah, usually
I gotta give you a painting.
Wow, you
painting for
paint?
me?
We paint.
We were just talking.
We're
about
talking
painting.
about
do?
painting. I'm a painter.
Me too.
Wow, what do you paint?
Watercolors.
What? I paint acrylic because I'm like a baby, but I'm
No,
getting
that's
there.
cool.
I'm getting up there. I paint cargo ships.
What?
Yeah. You want to see? You want to see one
Yes.
of my paintings?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because he said I shouldn't paint, and I'm going to show you something, and then you tell me if I should continue painting, and if this is what is going to determine if I continue my because I think painting. I don't have a hobby, and I started painting.
Oh, that's what my podcast is about.
What?
Hobbies.
No.
Yeah, and my hobby is painting.
Can we paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have brought over a whole
How did you
a
know?
whole craft kit.
Okay, this is my painting. This is my 3rd painting I've ever painted in my life.
Wait a minute. That is so good.
Can you not encourage him?
Oh!
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
trying to get
Wait,
him to
That's my
do-
3rd painting I've ever painted. Never took art school, never drew, never nothing. That is 100% pure
I'm
talent.
trying to get him to
will
hang
you
it
do a
up.
trade with me?
Absolutely.
Oh my
You've
God,
never
don't
seen
encourage him.
my work.
I would love to trade with you.
I'll show you my work, but it's not this good.
My painting?
Oh my God!
Do you-
What is happening? Right
I can't
now?
believe that you're even hating on
I know.
this.
What is happening?
Look
He
at the
says-
mountain in the background.
Do you not know
You
how to
just-
paint a
you just-
mountain?
you
Guess
just-
what? I figured
You
it
just
out.
walked in on a whole
I do
conversation of me
every-
trying to get him to quit doing this.
Yeah. How negative is that as a friend?
I can't even believe you.
You need to call your sponsor for that
Powerful
attitude.
truth, Angel.
I'm telling the truth. Powerfully.
Yeah,
I'm an angel.
powerfully. And he thinks that I shouldn't want to see my
Wait,
other
I
ones?
love it. Yeah.
So that took me 12 hours.
You're bugging.
I'm bugging.
Okay,
It's
want to see
so
the best thing
good.
ever?
Wait,
so
hold
this
on.
This is my 4th
The kids'
painting.
teacher just wrote.
Wow, she's flabbergasted.
And I never drew in my life.
I'm not.
This is
I'm not
4 feet.
kidding you.
This is 4 feet wide.
I don't know
Oh
what that
my
means.
God.
Neither do I. You're
How
American,
big is
so
it?
that's
Like
7
bigger
meters.
than that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than that.
Where do you have
It's
the
huge.
space to do this?
I did this in my living room.
You must have a big living room. Wait, that is so, dude. The way the ocean crashes against the boat.
Look, I take a lot of photos.
Can you show the audience?
See, guys, can we zoom in?
Wait.
PA John.
This
You
is
see?
what Mary's
You want to see
teacher
my
said.
painting? John,
Hey,
the PA
I
wants
try-
to see it.
Wait, I have to
What do you
send
think?
it out.
What do you think, my G? Tight?
Tell the truth. Tell
Fresh.
the truth. Be
Tell the
honest.
truth.
Don't hold.
I
any-
love it. I'm serious.
Don't let
I'll
her
show you
influence
mine,
you.
but it's not.
No, I would
it's
trade you
not
in
that
100%.
good. Like can't stop painting leaves
Do you
for
see
some
that?
reason.
Can you zoom in on that? Leaves?
I'll show you.
Look,
Wait,
I
let me
learned
just.
about underpainting the other day.
I don't even know about that.
Underpainting is you paint the canvas any color you want. So then when you outline or do your sections or your lines and stuff, it just helps you see it differently. I think is what
let
it
me
means.
just read the text from my kid's teacher.
What did they
Hey,
say?
I tried to let Mary self-regulate and put herself to sleep next to B. As soon as she got calm, Claudia walks in and picks her up, and then she cries hard. Well, Why did Claudia do that?
Why?
Then she put her to sleep and she woke up in 15 minutes. I just walked out to lunch, so if she cries, she will be with me. Oh, Lord.
Children.
It's my kid's second day napping at school.
It's a big day.
I don't need
Why did Claudia pick her up?
I don't know.
Who's Claudia?
She's the other
Kids.
teacher. It's
Yeah,
Miss Tamika and Miss Claudia.
When you
It's
give
like,
kids to school, that's other people taking care of your children.
Wow. I'm not a fully formed human, so I don't have any kids. I don't know what that's like.
Dude, Mac is in like, he's going into, what is that, kindergarten? He's
Your
into
kid?
Yeah, he's like going to be 4 in March.
wow, March what?
15th, the Ides.
Sick.
And then my
Pisces.
daughter's born on Halloween. We were going to call her Glenn for Danzig, but then Trish was like, what are you talking about?
That's a cool name for a girl.
Glenn? Glenny?
Yeah.
My
What's,
friend name is
what's her
is
name?
Glenny. Rizzo.
Dude, I wanted to name my kid Rizzo, but my husband wouldn't let me.
Well, I named my beautiful daughter Rizzo. Rizzo Louise. Two-tone. See you later, buddy.
Bye, Alex.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
you're my new
Leslie,
friend.
What's up? How are you?
Wait a minute. I'm so jealous.
we
There's
just
so
talk
many
about our
things
children?
I'm
Look,
jealous
he's over there.
Oh, what did I do?
Hi, Leslie.
Yo, Rizzo is
you want
such
to see
a
a
cool
photo?
name
You
for
want
a
to see
chick.
a photo? You want to see this? This is the best
Oh,
thing
this
ever.
is so fucked.
Dude, you're a better painter, and your kids have your daughter has a better name.
MacArthur's my boy. MacArthur Meyer.
So cute.
Mac Meyer Matheson.
What? That's such a killer name.
Trips M.
My daughter's name is Mary James Rust.
Oh,
He's not blown away. It's because Rizzo Rust,
He's not
hello,
listening- he's
is
not
like,
listening to anything you said.
oh, how old is she?
she's 1 because October 31st. Look at her.
And my daughter is October 10th, 10-10 wins. She's so cute.
This is great
You have to
content.
show people.
This is great.
You can't just
People are
talk
gonna-
about
people
it.
Love,
Check out my baby.
People love hearing about kids. People love
I
seeing
know.
pictures of kids.
Are you?
People-
I'll
I
show
wanna-
you my.
listen,
no,
Look at us
no,
painting.
he's lying.
Everyone's naked painting.
What? You
No,
guys
this is
paint
perfect.
naked all together?
Yeah, we always paint naked together.
Your life is better than mine.
Look, there's little Rizzo and Trishy.
Oh, this is going to be great.
my
The thing
life
is, we should
sucks.
just pivot.
Look,
we
there's-
pivot and
that's
just,
Mac.
just talk about kids for the whole podcast.
That's Mac. Let me see your babies.
No, this is my art.
This is your
Fucking
art?
God. I'm thinking.
This is the greatest.
I'm not going to talk about my kid. I just needed to read that, and I did.
This is good.
Thanks.
wow,
It's a
let me see.
poster for my husband's band.
Fuck
Your
you.
husband's in a band too.
Yeah, it's like a
He's an
joke
actor, right?
band.
And he's in a
I
band.
love that. Whoa.
That's a sticker
This is
collage.
great. We're doing good here.
But I feel
Can you
like
see the backs of my phone?
I feel like you should show people because it's weird
This is beautiful.
to just talk about stuff.
Look at this. Do you see this?
Let me
This is
see.
dead
Do you
air,
see this?
just so you guys know.
This isn't
I know.
dead
This
air.
is people
This
fast
is the
forwarding.
greatest podcast. This is
George.
what people want to see. It's a fucking video. They're seeing emotion.
Dead air, right?
What about the audio folks? The audio folks are lost.
Yeah.
Are they lost?
Are you
Yeah.
George is like,
You guys just stopped for a minute and talked about your kids. It's the most boring shit in the world.
It's not boring.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I know.
It's a
I know.
podcast.
No, I
I
agree.
love you
I
guys,
agree.
but like no one gives a fuck.
I
about your
know.
kids.
I know. I know.
Let's be real.
we just met. This is a nice moment for
But
us.
he's not. Alex is
Can't you
right.
just see the okay.
Alex is right.
So when did
And
you
just-
move to LA?
No,
Hold
I
on,
just
slow-
had to
slow
read
down,
the
slow
text
down.
out
Let's
loud
regroup.
because I'm not good at multitasking.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
So let's
fine.
just start over.
But
Yeah, start over.
Just start over at the beginning.
it is hard. It's boring to talk about kids, and it is hard to talk about art for a podcast without visuals. That said, I'll take this moment to promote my podcast called Filling the Void, which is about hobbies. Yes. And if you listen to it, one might know that my hobby is painting, but I talk to lots of people about many different hobbies.
And your hobby is podcasting, which is what I was saying earlier. Is that everyone in LA,
Yeah.
standard. You got a podcast, like a driver's license podcast, done.
That's
right?
it.
You can't even.
You
live
ride a
especially in
Lime.
Los Feliz. You can't live around here without a podcast.
Yeah, I guess that's the
Standard.
new shit.
If you rent an apartment in Los Feliz, the
It comes
landlord
wired.
asks
It comes wired already.
if you have a podcast, how
Yeah,
many
yeah.
followers, how many listens.
Are you guys going to have this kind of setup every time you do
Yeah.
the PCast?
Yeah,
That's our production
Wow.
designer.
yeah, we're gonna have prime
She
rib.
also lives on our street.
You do?
You're neighbors with Andrea too. Yeah. Christina's a neighbor too. We're all neighbors.
The
Everyone's neighbors.
community is here.
This is a community. John's a friend of ours. From our
Hi.
other friends that we're friends with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Group of friends that we're all friends with.
We're all friends. We're all
all buddies.
friends.
We're
Are
all
you
friends here.
We're friends. Look at that.
I got a
That
great-
used to be our
What's
good
this?
friend. That used to be our good friend.
Those are glass roses.
Those are
They're
glass
just roses in glass.
But they don't have stems. Oh wait, this one does.
Right.
It's beautiful.
I
So, Alex,
picked
this
them
is
up
good?
because I love this thing.
Yeah, I got a bad
Where'd you
story
get
about,
this?
I got a,
Wait, when you bought a case of crack pipes?
right.
Oh, is that what this is?
Those are crack
Those are crack
pipes.
pipes, yeah. Well, I bought them out of for the sake
But
of.
it looks like they
They're
were also
beautiful.
roses.
I know.
In
And then they
tubes.
destroy you. Roses.
Well, that's how they
Wait.
sell them because you can't sell crack pipes, so you have to sell.
Really?
Yeah. Well, here's
They're vases. They're for
look,
vases.
Look, here's
Where
the way it
can
works.
one get those?
You can get them at the gas station. So if you don't smoke crack,
That's
if
a
you
crack
want, this
pipe.
is a crack pipe. But what they do is they stick a tiny rose in it, so you can say it's a rose encased in glass. But what it really is a crack pipe.
Oh, have you guys talked about this already?
No,
No.
we never. You just brought it up. So. it's a
But
great
I
way to-
love this stand
great way
that
to
it
open the
comes
show.
in and everything.
It's kind of dark, to be honest. Let's put that away.
Crack's whack.
Crack is.
But crack
whack.
is back. So
Well, I just think that they're pretty flowers, and I love the.
You take
great.
one home. It's great.
I like the whole setup though.
The
like
little
I,
stand?
you want the
yeah.
whole thing.
These antlers I found in Griffith Park hiking.
No
FYI.
way.
Yeah, this is not some like dumb thing I bought at like
You bought
the
it
store for 40
Long
bucks.
Beach.
I found these hiking. So just because I would never put antlers in my house
Right.
unless they had some sort of significance. I'm
Yeah.
not that-
You found them. Finding
Yeah.
antlers is good luck.
Wait,
Did you know
what's
that?
this crystal ball?
My dad gave me that for Christmas. It's for photography. He thinks that I'm going to use this. But
Why? It's cool. Why wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
It's so pretty.
George seems stressed. I like
he
it.
sent me. George is stressed. You're supposed to.
Jake seems stressed too.
His name's Jake. You cocksucker.
What's his name? I said Jack. Jack. It's Jack.
Jake.
Jake.
Jason?
Jason.
It is Jason?
Go with Jake. You're Jake.
This is
Jake
fun.
is
What's his name?
That's just a bunch of magnets.
I like it.
Don't you like magnets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Trinkets.
Look at this. It's a 3D sculpture of Omar.
Wow.
Isn't that cute? I broke the
Who
tail.
made that?
My friend Akiko made that for me.
What was that?
the
Cocaine?
Fuck.
Wait,
what was that?
just
What did that?
happened?
Is that a
Bunch of
stash?
dust- A bunch of.
Is that a what's coming out
Oh
of
my
its
God, it's
asshole?
coming out of its butt.
Crack for the crack
The
pipe.
tail broke. The tail broke.
Oh, it's full of dust. Is that cocaine?
This is the
Al?
tail. The tail broke. It's plaster.
Wait, your friend made this?
She 3D scanned Omar.
Yeah.
And made me a sculpture for my birthday.
That's so sick.
Isn't that crazy? She's the sweetest human I've ever met. In my life.
whoa.
I don't deserve to be friends with her, to be honest. It's true.
Sadie Hawkins.
That's from our Sadie Hawkins dance, the trophy, Mr. and Mrs. Sadie Hawkins.
I didn't go. to
Who's
that.
the iguana? What's the
You did go
iguana?
to-
Where's the iguana?
I'm supposed to be an iguana coming at some point today, per previous conversation. we had
Not in
yesterday.
an hour.
Well, it's
Is
been
the iguana-
fucking 2
is the
days.
iguana coming?
The iguana's been like 2 days.
Okay. So now that we got this preamble out of the way, let's interview our neighbor Leslie.
Oh, okay. That was just preamble.
Yeah, that's just preamble.
Cool.
We don't know what's what. We're just figuring it out.
Yeah.
And
Just
We
the
don't know what
magic
we're
of editing is perfect.
Omar's.
Right, George? We're doing good? Okay. George is so full of shit.
Interview me.
Jack is pissed. Jack's
Okay, so
I brought my 2 vapes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I know a few things about her. She is 2 vape Leslie, 2 vape Arfin.
Yeah. I have 2 vapes on me.
Why
At
do you
all
have-
times?
Why do you have 2 vapes?
Because
2 different flavors?
no, same flavor.
Same flavor. Different battery lives?
For battery life. So if one dies, then I have one ready to go. But I just switch on and off. I don't know why I have 2.
You're a frantic vapist.
Yeah, I just
Do you
love
like to vape?
Clearly.
Vape
Obviously.
Dragon. Can you do a vape cloud, like a big vape cloud?
That kind of vape.
Or it's not about that, right?
No, that kind of
It's
vape
not
is
that.
over. It's passe.
Yeah.
That's
Mouth
the old
fedora
school
shit.
vape.
That's mouth fedora
I'm
shit.
sorry that I'm vaping in your house. I know you
vape
don't
away.
like
It's
that.
good for
great.
you.
It's good
I
atmosphere.
heard it's only like 100% good for you.
It's totally good for you. There's no
Like
popcorn
the history
lung.
is showing.
Oh my God.
time trials.
Popcorn lung.
Yeah, vaping's great.
I love it. So Leslie,
Yeah.
where are you from?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah. Are
Clams. I'm from Canada.
you? Clams.
Lambs.
Oysters.
Oysters?
I don't know. Seafood.
Sea urchins.
It is an island.
It is an island.
Italian.
We have sea urchin.
Sea
Italians.
urchins are perfect. This is a food
Irish.
podcast.
It's not-
Oh, it is?
Yeah. This is a food podcast.
It's not.
I hate food.
You hate food.
I mean, I love food.
Are you
I
one of those
hate
people that like you only eat food for fuel?
kind of. I mean, like I don't like eating bad food, but I hate cooking.
Same.
I just like don't want to talk about it. It's
Yes.
It's so stupid.
like just
Preach.
like what I don't like. What do you want for dinner? Like a divorce. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's a
that
nightmare.
question. Yeah.
Eating to me is a fucking such a major pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Work
You
your
only
whole
eat
life.
chicken. You eat a whole chicken. You're like a troll that lives under a fucking rock.
It's hurtful. No, I don't.
every time I've talked to him, every time I FaceTime him, he only is eating a whole chicken. Every
You know
single
why?
time.
You know why? Because I buy a chicken.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
like,
eat
what
it.
do you get? You
I
buy
just-
the
it's just fucking
rotisserie
fuel.
chicken.
I buy
Yeah.
rotisserie
Yeah.
chicken, and I eat the chicken, and it's not going to make me fat, and I just keep it moving.
Yeah.
I'm not eating a fucking triple decker BLT with
Right.
bouillabaisse. Everything doesn't have to be a goddamn show. I just want to eat and keep
Right.
it moving. I got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I get the whole chicken on the way home from somewhere. I chew it. You happen to FaceTime me.
I don't have.
Do you
that's
fuck with Ensure?
What's in short? Oh, you mean like you drink? Like, no. You're next level. It's like Soylent
That's
Green.
like 80-year-old, like your
It's like
hip broke.
it's like old lady shit, but like
Like just barely.
sometimes
just the
when I'm
nutrients?
so hungry and like I'm driving or whatever,
And you smash it in Sure.
I'll just smash a strawberry Ensure.
That's like
Ensure.
my grandfather when he was on hospice.
It's
like
gro-
he was just
it's-
slamming,
That's so fucked.
just Ensure.
It's gross, but it's definitely like not ideal, but like, you know, sometimes I'm like running around and I don't have time and I have like the kid, you know, it's just like, I just don't have time to like sit down and have the proper proteins to keep me going for like a drive to the west side or something.
I'm not telling you, I'm not saying this to you in any way. Like, I'm not being condescending. I'm not trying to be like an expert. What about a green juice maybe? Because there's more good stuff in there. I think.
For sure, if they were easier to find, and there is more good stuff, but they don't fill you up like an Ensure does.
Two
and
green
like
juices.
parking.
Two green
I
juices.
feel like parking
Then I have to
dictates
pee.
where you eat in LA.
Then I just have to pee, and I'm like fucked.
Right. The Ensure just turns to sludge in your gut. You feel full.
And you don't
But
pee.
I don't trust it. It's just like, what the fuck is it?
Yeah, I don't do it regularly. I'm saying it's like a emergency situation. Also, it's like I have a feeling it's like slightly like eating disorder-ish.
Right. And you
But-
live I don't want to open up this can of worms with you two again, so just shut the fuck up and let me just say this. But you live a mom life,
Yeah.
so you're on the go. Let's just leave it at that. Don't pull up pictures of your kids. I don't want to hear any fucking
I
stories.
wasn't even going to mention my kids.
Okay.
My
But a
wife,
mom life-
my beautiful wife, like she's just. I always say she's a single mom. My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife. I saw somebody posted. Somebody said something about a my wife.
My wife. My wife.
Single mom. I would say she's a single mom.
I'm 12 years old.
My wife.
My wife. All right.
So eating
Yeah.
for fuel. So you guys eat
I-
for fuel. I like that because I eat for pleasure. I'm like
a
a piece of
pleasure
shit
eater.
tied up in the middle. You know. And I think that I
Every
love
meal-
food so
I
much.
just
I
wish
hate
there was a
wasted
pill
meals. I can't eat something like that.
That gave us everything and made us feel full.
My dad used to say that when I was a kid, and I thought he was fucking crazy, and now I get it.
Yeah.
If I take a pill in the morning that satisfied everything, I just get my day because I don't want to eat.
That's
I don't
just
wanna
like
do
a
it.
staple stomach stuff.
No,
Staple
no,
your
no,
stomach. And then it's smaller.
Every time you eat, it's like carnival, right? It's like a fucking orgy. It's just out of control. It's never just like casually. It's just like like fucking fireworks. It's an
I
explosion.
like to have different flavors.
Right.
That's
I mean,
all.
he's honestly, I'm not defending this kind of lifestyle, but we're in the minority with this stuff.
Yeah.
Like most people are like him.
I
I'm
want
like,
to taste things.
No, the whole world's gone crazy.
it's
for
so
food.
annoying.
It's like shut the fuck up. I don't want to
No.
see like your buddy's Instagram is just all food pics and it's
Oh,
just
Who's that? Who's my buddy?
your buddy, the comedian dude. Every time I go on his Instagram,
Oh,
it's just-
Heavy?
yeah. It's just like, and I DM.
What
him,
do
"What?"
you
I-
know his name?
Okay, great, Heavy. I didn't want to plug
I
him
don't know.
as either. Every time I look at his Instagram, he's eating like a fucking 6
crazy
foot Reuben,
sandwich.
and I'm like,
It's
I DM
crazy.
him. I go, how do you eat all this shit? Because if I look at that shit, I gain 5 pounds.
Because he
Oh,
hikes
so you're
every single
doing
day.
it for like weight. You don't want to
I'm
eat because
fat.
of weight.
There's
stuff.
like 30
You're so
fat
not.
kids inside me. No, trust me.
No, there's a lot
We
of
have
fat
the files.
kids.
I'll show you. It's
He fluctuates. I'm just fat.
Yeah.
And he fluctuates.
yeah. There's
like-
kids. There's like hungry, cake, fucking horny little kids screaming all the time.
They're all
like,
jerking off and
Feed me
eating 'cause they
Jenny's.
jerk off so much.
And not
then
to
they're
bring
hungry.
it back to this, but like my kid is like that.
Yeah.
And her doctor's like, you know, she's 2, by the way. Her doctor's like, go easy on the carbs. And I'm like,
Go easy on the carb.
for my kid. And I'm
Little
like,
kids eat
Those are
buttered
the prime-
pasta.
Those are the carb years. That's when you eat whatever
yeah.
you
And I'm
want.
like, you know what? Like, I don't like, why can't my kid just weigh what she weighs and be as thick and gorgeous as she wants to be? Like,
Absolutely.
you guys are gorgeous. Like, what? I don't
Yeah.
know what, like,
maybe protect them a little bit from like the poisonous horrible shit in all the bag, like the really
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
shit. But
Like
everything else,
dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets.
everything
Oh,
bad.
that's bad.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
it's all bad.
I guess so.
Everything.
I know.
All
Mac
American
only
food.
eats that. Mac still.
I mean,
He's almost 4 and he only eats
I
white
try to
food.
feed her well. She eats like better than I do, but like
She's not eating. And
she's eating a lot of and she's
We're
eating
talking
like a
about
lot of.
kids
I know,
again.
and we're talking about food,
my
like
God.
the two most boring things. See, this is what happens when you have a podcast.
I know.
Let's talk about a new podcast I just started listening to. It's about forensic psychology.
Yes.
it's really interesting.
Okay.
I love psychology.
All right.
And forensics.
I only usually listen to true crime podcasts.
Okay.
Okay. Have you heard?
I didn't want to talk about other podcasts, but
Why?
well, because
You got to
it's weird.
spread the love.
Okay,
No,
but did you
Root
listen
of
to
Evil?
All Evil?
obviously.
You know it's down the street from us.
I know.
we go all the
visited-
time.
Hello.
We did a spooky like.
I went
LA
yesterday.
Murder tour. We did it at night. We drove there. We drove behind the alley.
And then a guy
A
came.
guy pulled
A guy
in.
came.
We did a
Ooh,
whole
I like
spooky
that you
thing.
went behind the alley. So like,
It's so scary.
so what we're talking about is like the story of the Black Dahlia and where
The most
George
LA.
Hodel used to live.
I
And
love that you know this.
incidentally, his son
Yeah.
was like chief of police, head detective, like found out that his dad was like involved with all these artists and Man Ray and fucking John Huston and Salvador Dali. And it was like, oh my God, Root of Evil. I mean, everybody listening to this, if
It's
you
the
haven't
greatest
heard
podcast
it,
I've ever heard.
it's a game changer.
one of the
It
greatest
basically
podcasts I've ever heard.
ruined all other podcasts for me since, because
It's the best
there's
story of all
nothing
time.
as good as it. But like, it was like an art project. Like it was like surreal, like murdering, like the Black Dahlia
Before
was
they
like a
even get-
murdering surrealist art. It was so fucking crazy. And it's right next to where we live.
Before they even get to the surrealists and how crazy
Yeah.
they were, just the whole thing about the white girl who was told she was black and was
Oh
given
my
to adopted by a black
God.
family in like the South.
She was raised as a black girl.
raised as a black girl, but she's straight up a blonde white girl.
Yeah.
So she's getting fucked with.
Yeah.
That alone, just that little piece was
That was the
crazy.
first episode.
First
and
episode.
that's not even the story.
That's not
And
even
it's
the
such a good story. Just the first episode. I mean,
Love and Peace. Or what are all the children? The great grandchildren's names?
oh, they had crazy names.
Love and
She
Peace.
changed. Oh,
Peace on Earth. Peace
She
on
had a
Earth.
name, and then her sister had the same name. Like, just listen
'Cause
to
they
it. We're not
renamed her.
doing it justice, and I don't like that. Bothers me to like retell a story badly.
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
But it did raise the bar for all other podcasts, so that like every other true crime podcast.
I've never
since-
listened to
and
any
him
other
and your
podcast.
buddy from
There's some
Canada
good ones.
came.
Paul.
You and
Mortimer.
Paul, and basically I drove you guys around for like
We
a
went.
night.
We went down to the hotel.
Wait,
We went down to
where
the.
do you live?
Toronto. I'm from Toronto.
Oh, you're just visiting,
I come here for the podcast.
but you're doing it like every day this week.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we're.
Well, no, we're doing.
I mean,
this
you're
whatever,
doing
once
it
a
like
week.
once a week.
Yeah.
Wait,
This
just
is-
they'll edit that. But wait, they, I
doesn't
don't know.
matter.
But wait,
George.
oh, that. So what you just showed me of your family all goes down in Toronto.
Yeah, I live.
Oh my god.
Okay, just kidding. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, so you were doing a tour and you showed him. You
We
guys
to
went
all
into the
murder-
back alley.
We went to the back alley. We also went to.
Wait,
the-
what guy came out? Was it?
No,
were you guys scared?
Dude,
He was
the
scared.
scariest thing.
I don't get scared of that shit. He
Okay.
was fucking horrified. Him
LA
and his
is
buddy
scary.
were so scared.
LA is spooky as fuck.
Yeah.
Spooky dookie.
Oh, wait, did you see Don't Fuck with Cats?
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay,
That's
'cause
ca-
Canadian,
yeah,
I know. Okay,
that-
just saying,
Dude, that's
just
crazy.
saying.
That's weird. That whole thing's very weird. Anyway, we were fucking in the back alley. I'm with my best friend, like Paul Mortimer. We went to a bunch of. We came out to California for a bunch of shows and stuff, and we're fucking here, and we were just like, let's do a spooky tour. And I hit up Alex, and we're talking about like soul soup and all this other stuff, and really scary, like
Spirit
weird
soup.
Illuminati shit.
Spirit soup.
Oh my God. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Abramovich,
Yeah,
spirit
where
soup,
they drink the baby soup.
seances.
Seances, and they drink like all the rich people. What is it?
Cooking.
Shh, you're the fact checker.
Yes.
Go
Well,
halfway,
tell me,
you can't get our
is it
attention and
something
stop
I need to
talking.
listen to or see or I don't know about that.
It's hard to get him to make a sentence that is coherent.
Why?
Okay. No, I'm asking you like,
Yeah, see? Why are you putting me down constantly?
I'm explaining you to her.
Oh.
She
no, I'm
understands.
just saying is soul soup something that
That's
I
a
should.
whole different.
Okay.
Spirit cooking. is
Okay, I'll
different.
just look it up.
It's a whole different place. What we
Okay,
did is
okay,
we did
okay.
the murder tour of LA.
We did murder.
We
I
went
want to
to
know
the
about
house.
murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the.
So we went to the house.
hotel.
Anyway, we'll do the house.
Okay,
so we
do
go
the
to the house, It's the first time. It's the Frank Lloyd Wright Jr. house. It's incredible. It looks like alligator shark face. It's so scary. We go in the back alley and it's fucking spooky. It's nighttime. And literally we're walking out and there's like a car that's parked like on the side of the road right before you could turn in the back alley. And the window's fucking down. And it's this crazy looking chiseled face with the light and the cheekbones and like doomy. Like very
like
doomy,
dark.
like dark, ominous guy just watching us.
Whoa.
Then without like not taking his eyes off of my eyes, like we locked eyes, he turns and just drives down the alley.
And tell her what I did the
And
next day
then-
to you.
Did you guys
the
run?
next day?
We didn't run.
They
We
were
just
scared
walked.
shitless.
I was shook. I was like
Yeah.
you know, my like pissed my pants like a little dribble. And the
what-
next day I like call Al and I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? Like, what's up? And he's like, bro, did you hear? And I'm like, what? And he's like, they found a bag of dead cats in the back alley behind the house. That dude must have dropped off. It was the
Shut up.
anniversary.
Are you
It was
serious?
the
Or are you fucking with
anniversary
me?
of the
You're
death
not-
of the
you're-
Black Dahlia murder. And they dropped off a
it's not
bag
true.
of dead cats. And I was like, it was that fucking dude. Fucking what the fuck?
No.
And I start peeking and then he just starts like laughing.
I had to
Okay.
get him. I had to get
He
him
got
started.
You're
me.
pulling his chain.
He was pulling my chain.
LA is so
fully
dark.
pulled.
That's a good
He
chain
fully
pull.
pulled it.
Speaking of spooky characters, LA being the dark place is around the time of the OJ trials, when all this shit was going on, like right around like when
I was
it
in grade
It was
8.
like right after it happened
in
and we
grade
got
8.
off. I was down in that area, Beverly Glen, wherever the fuck it is. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm driving. Who fucking pulls up to me? OJ in the car next to me.
Oh my God.
And he pulled. I'm sitting here and I look over and I go, oh my God, fucking OJ Simpson. And he sees me looking. He feels it and he just kind of goes. And he just gives me this fucking deadpan look, and like a shadow hits his face, and I'm like, I'm looking into the eyes of a killer.
Yeah.
and he knows I know, and he's telling me, I'll fucking murk you right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He gave you the
He
fucking,
gave
I'll
me the
kill
fucking
you.
like just between me and him, not the
Oh
public.
my God.
Yeah.
Just to let me know in traffic that he's got my number.
Yeah.
Right. So LA's dark.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of dark shit happens here. A lot of people die.
Do you have the Citizen app?
Yeah, but I don't. It's
What's the
too
Citizen
much.
app?
It's too much.
It like just checks. It like gives you alerts when there's like a local like
Little kid fucker
a
around?
man with it. Not it's.
It's always a
It's
man
like a man
with
with
a
a gun.
There's always
I
a guy.
get the
If you
sword.
turn around, there's always a dude running around with a sword around here. It's fucking crazy.
Why?
I get like there's a disturbance on. And I'm
Right.
like, can you be more specific?
Right.
Like what? That's right. That's where I live.
That's
Well, you
scary.
think-
What's happening?
I think you have a
That's why I
beat
live in the
'cause
woods.
We're in our house, right? We're,
Yeah.
we're in our neighborhood, and we think that this is the world that we're like. I'm in my world.
Yeah.
And then someone tells you that 2 blocks away, there's a guy like breaking into cars with golf clubs. You're like, that's really happening,
Right.
Because I can't. I'm so like.
Yeah, I'm like,
self-centered.
well, it's 2 blocks away. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
like,
I'm cool. I'll leave
yeah,
that alone.
I know it definitely makes me a little bit more sketched out, but I'm okay with that, I guess.
I mean, there's shit going on all around us.
Yeah, I
all the
wanna
time.
be
People are
aware.
fucking, fighting, stealing.
Fucking fighting and
Some guys
stealing.
just making broccoli. I mean, shit's just popping off constantly. It's like all the time.
Everything's happening.
Everything's happening.
I have no
constantly.
perspective on that.
I know. Well, Toronto isn't the safest place.
No, I know.
That's
I just-
where what's his face?
Drake.
No, the guy
That's
who
where Drake killed those guys.
the guy who
Killed all the
cats and don't fuck with cats.
Yeah. He lived in Etobicoke.
Oh right.
Yeah.
My friend Lisa. What up, Lisa? Shout out.
Shout out to Lisa.
She lived in the
What's up,
same
Lisa?
building as him
Really?
years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, she was really excited.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So after we went to the Frank Lloyd Wright murder house, right?
Yeah.
We continued our tour of LA spots.
And we went down to the hotel
We went to the hotel.
Cecil.
The Cecil Hotel.
Oh, where the chick went.
from Vancouver.
Where she-
Right, right.
Canadian.
Yeah.
where
I like
they
that
have the footage
story.
of her in the elevator
Yeah.
talking to someone off screen.
Yeah.
She's crazy. You don't know what's going on. And then a couple weeks later, people thought the water tasted weird.
And they were
And they're like-
drinking her because her body was
Can you
decomposing.
let me get there? I didn't even get there. I was building to get to the thing where she's in the water tower and you just...
No. Keep going.
No, it's too late. You ruined it.
Why can't I? You can go.
They
Okay,
were
well-
drinking her.
She
They were
ended up
drinking
in
her.
the water tower on top of the hotel that fed the hotel with water for their showers. She decomposed in there for a couple weeks, and everybody was showering and drinking her decomposed body flesh.
That would give you.
But some people thought it was a ghost. because
That did it. Because of her talking off camera. But it
yeah,
was,
and how does she get in the water?
how'd she get in the
thing?
water?
She went up herself,
How did she put the tank lid over her own head?
They
Like,
said it's
couldn't have.
impossible.
yeah.
right?
And you know who liked to stay there in his vacays through LA downtown was the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. He used
Oh my
to,
goodness.
He used to post up there. And
And isn't there a bunch of stuff with like somebody like head dived and like killed themselves?
yep.
Have you
In the
guys
main-
ever gone on a real LA murder tour?
No.
Have
It's
you?
really fun. Yeah,
You've done
yeah,
it?
yeah. It's really, really fun because in LA, there's a lot of driving. It's a very big city, in case you don't know. Who doesn't want to be driven around in a minibus,
Yeah.
given a tour of all famous murder spots?
It's incredible.
Including
Maddie does.
where George Michael gave a hand job to
Yes.
someone, got arrested.
Oh, the
or
bathroom?
BJ or what? Yeah, they show you just a little sidebar. Hey, that's the bathroom that's where Whitney Houston died. You go all the way to the west side where Howard Hughes flew his plane into the houses.
Oh my God.
It's great.
There's a lot of crossover because as a birthday gift, I took my friend Akiko on a TMZ tour.
Oh.
And they cross over into that stuff too. George Michael's getting the hand job. Whitney, like same territory.
What were you about to say, Whitney?
Well, on Hollywood Boulevard, you can do just LA murder tour.
It's pretty good.
And yeah, it's so much fun. And then you go to Hollywood, they drive you, get dropped off there, boom, you're home.
Get your vape on.
Yeah.
Two
Can you
vapes.
vape on the bus?
I mean, at that point, I was
can vape
smoking.
anywhere.
Yes.
I was not smoking on the
You
bus.
could not smoke on the bus.
No.
How long have you not been smoking?
Almost 2.5 years because I stopped when I got pregnant.
There you go.
But I vaped when I was pregnant.
There you go. I like that.
Sorry, was that?
They didn't say at that time.
At that time, it was
They didn't.
juice.
It was
It's vitamins.
It was
It's-
legit.
Dude, vitamin. It's just
It's vitamin
strawberry gas.
Yeah, strawberry
fine.
gas. It's good.
I can't even believe you don't smoke.
I used to.
I know.
And I keep getting tempted to like
Start smoking.
when I'm in the airport, it's all vitamin vape, and I'm like, oh, my mind goes, you should do that.
Yeah, like what is a vitamin
But
vape?
as soon as I put that fucking thing in my mouth, I'm off to the races.
Can you vitamin vape on the plane?
No, you can't.
So
In the
then who
plane,
cares?
in the bathroom, probably.
but you
a little
sneak
bit.
vape on the plane,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you just blow it into a cup of water.
Yeah, when I was, like with a straw?
No, you just
Like act like you're drinking.
no. So
That's
the
another. That's
vaporizer-
your
so
second
there's no
vape.
smoke. So
But how does it get into the water, like under the water?
cup of water, blow it in.
Oh, and the water absorbs it?
Yeah, because it's just vaporizer.
Then do you
This
drink
is just
that water? Or is that do you treat that cup like your spit? Like you got like chewing and you're.
I mean, I don't drink it, but
Yeah. That's like the vape ashtray.
I don't think
She's
it
legit.
matters if you do.
That's the vape ashtray.
I like
Yeah.
this lady. She's just like, you know what? Fuck it. This is what we're doing.
It's like when you
Yeah,
used to
this
smoke
is
weed in
what
your
we're
dorm
doing.
room and you'd use the toilet roll with the bounty sheets.
right.
Like what? They're gonna fine me $5,000? All right, fine me.
She'll eat
Fine
it. She'll
me.
eat that ticket.
Fine.
Yeah.
She's on that.
I'm on the plane.
5 racks
I'm gonna
is-
vape.
Who cares?
5 racks.
It's
Worth
Whatever.
it. It
Put
was
on my
worth
credit
it.
card.
It was
It's
worth
your
it.
pleasure.
Yeah.
You know what? You're a high powered person. You gotta be level. You might have to vape on the plane because when you land, you got work to do.
Yes. No, you have to maintain.
You gotta maintain.
I think
why you're flying-
maintaining
that's why
is-
she's flying
is-
business class.
I
Yes.
mean,
Right?
I
No.
don't pay.
fuck around.
I don't fly it when I have to pay for it.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
No, I
you
get it
it.
paid for, motherfuckers.
That's
I
what's up.
edit that out. Edit that.
Oh shit.
That was corny as
No,
shit.
that was great.
We
That
love
was
it.
old
That's
school.
Matty- that's Matty
That was-
shit right there.
No,
Yeah.
I don't do that shit.
You do a version
Maybe.
of it. You do the lame Canadian version. I'm so rich, but I'm not rich, but I'm punk, but I'm crust, but I'm not rich. But I keep it real, you know? Fuck it, man. What are you talking about, Alex? Let's talk about nothing.
I didn't try to just say any of that
You
stuff.
work at Vice?
I did.
Me too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Respect. I've read your book
Sick. Really?
on a family vacation.
It's a beach read. I meant to give you one.
It's
would
it's the best book Vice ever put out.
I would
That's
love
so
to read
nice.
it.
It
is.
It's. I loved Skinema.
Skinema's great. Chris is
He's so
Skinema's-
funny.
Chris is great.
Chris is awesome.
Yes.
I think he's just one of the funniest dudes ever. You guys should have him on your show.
We should have Chris.
He lives
Absolutely.
He
In
did the
Long
he
porn.
lives
Beach,
out
right?
close,
Kinda.
like a little outside of LA. He'd do it.
He did the
yeah,
porn reviews?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he wrote a book called
he's-
Skinema.
What's his book about?
It's kind of it's porn reviews, but it has nothing. They really have nothing
It's
to
nothing
do
to
with
do with porn.
porn.
It's
It
people.
has to do
He's
with
the
his
best.
life.
Right.
He is
He's
the
really
best.
cool and really like smart, funny writer.
I've only met him a couple times.
And your book's a memoir.
kind of. It's like the same thing as Skinema, but instead of porn reviews, it's my diary entries. It's like me
Oh yeah.
reviewing
your
my
diary.
diary
I remember
entries.
like
It's the best.
Like I'm aware
That's
of,
nice,
of
thanks.
you
It is.
and like what you do like peripherally because I was out there a lot in New York.
Oh,
But I
right.
never, you and I never like.
I know it's
connected, but,
weird.
like-
Judy Rosen's in town right now.
Oh no way.
Yeah, I hung out with her on Sunday, but she'll be in town if you want.
I
me to-
haven't seen her in so
She's
long.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that
I
was
named
one
my
of the-
dog after her.
Really?
Judy is my
There
dog's
was
name.
there was a moment of time out there when I was out there running around as a young idiot.
Graffiti
Yeah, it's
writer.
like we just.
I was a graffiti
oh,
writer at
so
the
is
time.
my ex-boyfriend,
Yeah.
but he's like a little bit. He's younger than
Who's
you.
that? Should we get into this? No.
Same. I don't know.
Same. He wrote same.
You didn't write that?
I
But
did.
when I was
Two tones pretty close to same though.
when I was
good. Those bothering
dating
you?
him, he
Get
was
these
in a-
fucking antlers.
I
Can we
just-
have John move the
Let's
antlers.
fly him out.
I'm gonna put it.
Can we fly things out?
Because I like.
Or can you fly
Yeah, you
things
can
I like
fly
to
shit out.
lean. I just like to
She
lean
gets
back
in her-
a little
in her-
bit.
She's in her bag. She's
Relax.
creating a vibe right now. She's
Yeah.
in her
I
vibe.
love, but this is all about vibe. He's
We're
talking
vibing.
about his vibe.
We're vibing.
We're vibing.
Everything is
I'm
about
bummed
vibe
that we
check.
missed each
Vibe
other
checking.
in New York.
Vibe
What's that?
checking.
I'm bummed we missed each other in New York.
Yeah, but like
I mean,
you know,
we were there at the same time. It seems like I
Yeah.
moved there after college, which was 2001.
That's early thousands were my New York.
Yeah. And I was
Times.
running amok.
Yeah.
I was a rabble rouser.
Me too. But I was somehow
9/11. I was there. Were you?
I was not there for 9/11, but I was there for the
was in
blackouts.
college.
Remember the blackouts?
Hell yeah.
I was there.
The blackouts
when
were
everyone
sick.
when everyone went feral and started raving and looting the decor stores. Do you remember that whole thing? Like
When feral?
everyone went
Oh, when
feral.
feral.
Like,
yeah.
Like there, I just like in Tompkins Square Park. All of a sudden, there was like a rave for no reason.
I know.
Like, what is happening? It's
All right,
great.
so do you want to hear the worst thing ever that like I constantly like lie about or just don't tell people? I was actually upstate at my friend's house for the blackout. So I missed
comes
it. I know. I came back. We like raced back.
So you were in
And
New
I
York
was
for the black
I was
I was
only
there, yeah.
there during the day when like the street lights were out and like then they came back on. I was so pissed. I missed the bet and I
told the
lived
truth.
on
You came
Ludlow.
Powerful truth angels.
I know I had to.
you had to come clean.
But
I
it's-
respect that.
It's a cleanse.
It's one of my biggest regrets in life.
The blackout was
You
dark
know what?
for
That
me.
makes me feel.
It was a dark time for me.
Were you out there?
No pun.
I was in Toronto.
Or pun.
It was my parents. It was my second year of cooking school, and I got
Here we go. No, I'm kidding.
I
I'm
got out of
kidding.
cooking school before I dropped out, and I got a new apartment. And my parents went and I bought a bunch of new like pots and pans for my fucking apartment, and I had all these pots and pans, very heavy. And I was walking up to the subway. They dropped me off from the mall at the subway to go back downtown. And I'm walking up the thing, and a guy walks out. He's like, "No, we've just lost power." And I'm like, "Fuck!" And I
This
ended
is
up
in Toronto?
yeah.
Okay.
And so we lost power, and I
they got
ended
it
up
too.
having to walk all the way downtown, and I was uptown. It took me 7 hours to walk back to my apartment from where I was, carrying
Pots.
fucking pots and pans, bags of pots and pans.
Wait,
7
that
hours.
it took me
sucks.
7 hours.
You walked for 7 hours.
This is back in 2001. I was spry.
Wait, you guys,
Hours.
Toronto had the blackout the same day as New York?
Everyone did. It was
It was the Eastern Board?
Yeah, it was.
That's so butter.
How is our power grid connected to your power?
because it's all Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls powers everything.
both sides of the fence.
Yeah,
Canada
but-
and New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Niagara
but
Falls-
where does it end?
We share power.
It was like all the way. It went like
No, but it didn't go. Oh, yeah, the lights did go out where I was
it
upstate.
was like literally massive. But it was like all of half of Ontario was out, like half of our province, which is giant.
See, like something like that happening in New York. And New York was like the best time ever. In LA, scary.
scary.
Yeah.
LA is a scarier city.
I think LA would quickly turn instead of
It would
like
get
It's
dark.
zero
Look,
beast.
New York's-
Everyone's just like, no power, we're robbing everything.
Yeah.
New York's tough. Like,
Toronto was
don't get
everyone was
me
having
wrong,
fun.
but,
Everyone
It's
went to
tough,
bars.
but it's
But they
not
start
like
raving and like they rob a few sneaker stores. LA riots instantly. Gangs organize. It's on.
everybody who
It's
lives,
It's opportunity.
Yeah.
everyone who lives in the
opportunity.
underpass, they're like barging in.
Oh my
By the way,
goodness.
just so you know, when shit does pop off,
Yeah.
you guys can come to my house.
Yeah,
No,
he's
you
got
come to
stuff.
my
He has
house.
supplies. Yeah, he's got.
Okay, but I
Band
have
together.
I have
You
an
have food?
apocalypse
I have
bag.
ammo,
I
I
have
have
four.
guns.
I have four. What are they called?
bags?
Bug out bags.
I got water.
and I have a bigger house.
Okay, so I bring all my shit to your house.
Yeah.
Because I'll like
Wow.
because she's on top of the hill, right? So
And
like-
bring Omar because
Yeah, no, I gotta bring.
we
him.
have we have more people, so you have to come. So I live in a mansion. Sorry, sorry.
She does. I was like, damn, that's
amazing.
House. Whoa,
That's good.
Yeah,
Mansions
you
are
guys,
good.
everyone in here who's neighbors, I got a pool. I like
You have a
people to
pool?
use me for pool because I remember when we didn't have a pool and it was so fucking hot, and I was like, why can't we just invite ourselves over to this person's pool? Why isn't that okay?
Yeah, she's
With
saying
should
our
have
house,
open-
it's okay.
slow down. She's saying that now in the winter. When it gets
No,
to
I'm
be
not
fucking
playing.
August and it's 106 degrees, we'll see.
I'll do favors.
No,
Kids.
no, I have a dog.
It's a good trait.
I haven't.
I gotta tell you something about Canadians. Sidebar. They're the sweetest
Are you-
fucking people
I know.
I've ever. These people here.
You guys are Canadians too?
These
Oh,
fucking-
I like
You're Canadian
Canadians.
too?
These filthy Canucks. This
Yeah.
woman has
We're all
has
Canadian.
like she has dialed in. I can't even. They're different people.
They're better people.
They're better people.
We
Yeah,
are
my
better
friend
people,
Lisa.
except for this one.
She's
The
from
rest
What's
of
her
them are
last
great.
name?
Fuller.
Fuller.
She's legit as fuck, dude. And she is Canadian, and
Fuller. I don't know her.
she's everything.
She's everything.
I mean,
Well,
Canadians,
just think, do you know
they're
why
good.
Canadians? Okay, let me just explain one
I mean,
thing.
not all of them.
I'm sure you guys understand this.
Obviously,
Not Zac Efron and Drake's probably a dick, right?
the guy who killed cats.
That
He's
guy's
not a nice guy, but let me tell you something. Imagine Canada is the same. It's actually a greater
kills
landmass.
cats and people. By
Well,
the way,
it's just a greater landmass than America. Canada is bigger than America, right?
a lot of funny shit that comes out of Canada.
A lot of
good
funny
comedians.
SCTV, bro. It's great.
William
John Candy?
Shatner, not funny.
No, he's not. I once watched him eat a whole chicken on the street, but
Oh my god,
Imagine-
did you hear about? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, hit it. Go. See you later.
I just want for
he just wants to
Canadians.
say
Just
something.
imagine the biggest thing that I think as a person who works in the States and I live in Canada and work in the States a lot. It's imagine the entire of America, your space, and just take Canada as the population of California. So imagine taking just all the Californian people who live in California and spread it out across America. That's a lot of space. We got space. That's
Yeah.
all.
So space makes you nice.
So
I think no, it's just you're not on top of each other. I think it's a thing that people slow down. If you walk up to a street, people stop the car. If you're in the Maritime in the East Coast, where I'm from, like if you're in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick, if you walk to a street, the car will stop so you can cross the street.
yeah, that's
know?
called losers.
Yeah. Well, Canadians are losers, but we're nice people.
What I was gonna say was about LA, like crazy people and it being sketchier here. Did you read that headline? An LA street urchin, homeless guy,
Yeah.
crazy guy, dumped a bucket of hot diarrhea
What?
on a random lady.
Whoa.
It's
hot human diarrhea.
hot diarrhea.
Coded.
The headline.
Imagine your life.
She was like, it was dripping off my eyelashes.
that.
Oh, my God. I
my
was
God.
laughing so hard. And then I was crying because
Is it
it's
legal?
the best, worst
It's
thing.
totally illegal. Yeah.
Oh
no,
my, it's totally not legal
No,
in
it's
any
legal
way.
down
But
on
isn't
Skid
it?
Row.
It's legal in California to poop in public.
No,
No,
it's
you're thinking
not.
of San Francisco.
You're thinking
Is
of
it?
That's
India.
not California.
It's not
Ganges. I thought it
legal.
was legal in California now that you cannot.
I think in Frisco.
You can't shit
up north.
You can
on
shit in
the
public.
street.
No,
Yeah, you
it's
can.
San Francisco, guys. That's
Really?
not California. That's a whole different world.
I swear to God,
I
someone told
don't
me the
even
other
know
day
about
that it's now
that.
legal.
It's
Google. Siri.
I don't know if that's legal.
Listen, the whole shit.
it's not
has gone-
street legal.
It's gone haywire. The
Street
far-
rules.
Everything has just gone. We don't need.
The world's on fire. We already talked about climate change.
We talked about that.
Ay, it's so depressing.
Yeah,
we
so
gotta
that-
keep it.
We gotta keep it
gotta
cool.
keep the vibe positive with true crime.
Show the camera your shirt. The back of your shirt. It's pretty cool. Look at that. She's arfing.
Oh, I
Perfect.
made this shirt.
That's pretty good. She just came with a. She brought a lot to the show. I gotta
Yeah.
say.
I tie dyed it and
It's a good tie.
I
And you got we
what's
got
it
the pin in
called?
it. Heat
You ironed
press.
it on.
Yeah, I
Iron
ironed
on.
on the letters, but the A is falling off, so there's a safety pin,
Just
which
keep
makes
that in
it
check.
just to keep it
Keep
punk,
that in.
just to
Punk
keep
is-
it a little punk.
Punk is good.
Punk is back.
Upper crust. Upper crust. That's what I say. That's what I say. Listen to Ass Suck and
God, I
have a
hope
mansion
I don't
with a
lose
pool.
my mansion.
Don't lose it ever.
I have to keep working. That's the problem.
What are you working on? You writing some scripts?
Not enough.
Well, keep writing.
So hard.
LA's fucked, right?
Writing is horrible. It's a horrible thing to do.
so
The
boring.
entertainment world? Is it dog shit?
It's an industry. No, it's an industry town. This is the industry we're in.
Yeah. Sink or swim.
I'm so grateful.
But
But
the
it
actual
doesn't mean
act
it's
of writing-
easy.
It's not
It's
easy.
easy for him to write because he doesn't have any emotions. But
Wow.
if you're at all neurotic, it's a nightmare writing.
Well, no. I've written, no. I don't know. My thing is because I'm unscripted. So like everything I've done is like completely unscripted and riffed on. Like I don't
You
have.
don't write.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if I everything I did was
I can't imagine writing.
No, but
unscripted.
he's written books.
Word.
New York Times bestselling books.
What's your book?
Matty Matheson, a cookbook.
How do you eat pancakes
That's my
every
first one.
day?
And then I just finished writing my second book.
Another cookbook?
Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I would-
86,000 words.
That's so awesome. I'd say like I probably would be a fan if I cared at all about food or cooking.
I know. I'll give you one.
Great. Sign it.
Give her the record too. That's a good.
The record's good. I
What's your-
recorded a lot. I read my own book.
Yeah.
So then it would be the first cookbook ever. Like I read like every like ingredients,
And
one fucking
that's
stupid
so
salt,
great.
pepper, whatever the fuck, and then I put it on vinyl, and I put
That's
it on.
so awesome.
It's crazy. My
See,
buddy,
Canadians are doing creative shit like that, like pointless creative
yeah,
stuff.
it's pointless. No, straight up, it's very
sent me
pointless.
the record, I was like,
the
oh,
record
yeah.
label that I did it with is very like, oh, I thought you said you were going to sell a lot of stuff. I'm like, well, who's got record?
Nobody
players?
wants.
I
Nobody
just
wants
wanted it
a
for
Yeah, but
myself.
I love
just
how
wanted it for
Canadians
myself.
like kind of like do like pointless, quirky shit like that.
a record
Projects.
Well, I already had it recorded. Just put it on vinyl.
I want to record my book, but I want it to be on Audible. But no one's offering me that, so
Just do it. Produce it yourself.
I don't know how.
It's very easy.
Yeah, you're.
I'll do it right now.
You're so close to doing it this second.
I'll do it with you.
He will. Do
But
it.
like, how do you get it on Audible?
You put it up yourself, the same as a podcast. You can just
That's
put,
allowed
yes, I believe so.
for money.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so.
okay.
I think I
What is
believe so. Why do you think like just be like your publisher? Like
No,
if you went to your
people go on
publisher, like,
Audible to like buy books and stuff. So
Yeah, same. My book's on for sale, and it's just
yeah, but that's because you're like a New York Times bestseller. I'm not at all. Look at Omar's tongue. Sorry, this is getting into boring.
Sorry, we'll get
combo.
back on
what?
track.
George is standing up. He's hovering.
What's going on, George? How are we doing?
Jake, huh?
Is
We're
it
well over the
Jason?
thing? It is Jason.
Death metal Jason, black metal Jason.
You guys must be bored.
No, this is great. Miss Tamika's calling you.
Oh shit! I gotta get this.
Okay, that's a great time to.
That's a perfect time. So on Powerful Truth Angels this week, we had our great guest, Leslie Arfin. She's
Leslie
going to be
Arfin.
coming back and forth a lot because she's a neighbor. She's coming back because we didn't even get into the nitty gritty.
I like that she just walked. I said, Leslie, come over. I'll leave the door open. She literally walked on. That was funny for me. It's funny. It's cute, right? Just walk in, walk out.
Whatever you want.
John's over there. He's
You don't have to comment constantly on like what's going on.
okay. All
It's
right.
like how, you know, when I describe food, how stupid that sounds.
No,
You're describing our podcast.
It's okay. That's
Is the podcast nice? So this is the first podcast of Powerful Truth Angels. Hit the like button, subscribe, pass it on to your friends, share, download.
it, share it, download it, put it, stick it up your ass.
If you guys are looking for the recipes from this episode, just go to powerfultruthangels.com and you'll quickly be able to read out the recipes for
Grapes.
whipped ice cream,
Grapes,
pancakes,
oranges.
and dog food,
Yep.
compressed aioli. So enjoy. I'm Matty Matheson.
I'm Alex Two-Tone.
It's not your name. Just say two-tone.
I'm Cool Greg.
Cool Greg and Matty here. Marty.
Marty Martinson.
Signing off.
Marty
Powerful
Marvelson.
Truth Angels. Eat shit and die.
All right.
The world's on fire.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye.